Good morning. What the hell am I talking about? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I guess it could be morning. So it could be morning in Hawaii. No, not even Hawaii. Alexa, what time is it in Honolulu? Of course, Amazon comes up just as I start. Oh, it's 12 p.m. And I don't know if it's morning anywhere anymore. Maybe it's morning in Fiji, but ignore the dogs. Amazon just popped up. How's everyone doing? It is, what is it? Monday, November 24th. It is a very big week here for us fatties in the United States of the Americas. It is Thanksgiving week. Thursday is Thanksgiving. My turkey is in the fridge. Thank you to the person who messaged me on Thursday, I think it was. It's a GG yearly reminder. Put your turkey in the fridge. I don't remember being asked to be reminded to do that, but I think this person just tells everybody to do it, so I appreciated it, and I did put my turkey in the fridge on Friday. It's a 21-pounder, so I was like, you know what, Friday's probably a good day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll start to inject it and do my fun stuff with it and play with my meat on Wednesday. And I'll be ready for the Thanksgiving holiday on Thursday. So we'll see maybe about doing another stream Thanksgiving. Oh, no, wait. I got a bowl Thanksgiving Eve. I was thinking about doing a stream tomorrow. I don't know. I might revisit the BJ stuff for one night just to see what's been going on. Because Belinda's been doing some streams. I guess Craig got drunk or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But today, we are gathered here today to talk about GorlicBread. And not just GorlicBread. So here's how we got here today. Shadow here, bless her heart, tagged me over the weekend. I had a very tumultuous week. No, tumultuous is a bad word. I had a very busy week. I had a great weekend this weekend. I hosted a Wicked Part 1 party rewatch. I went to that Little League game. They lost. I watched The Family Plan 2 with Mark Wahlberg, which actually wasn't horrible. I would recommend it. It's a decent flick. I wasn't a big fan of the first one, but I thought the second one was actually pretty good. And then yesterday, I went to go see Wicked for Good in the movie theater. And oh my God, we had a whole row of us, and we were just mostly all holding each other. I did convince my brother-in-law to go. I was very proud of him. He came for the Wicked rewatch part, and I said, look, I will buy you a large popcorn. I get free refills. Just come see the second one. So him and my sister joined us, and even he was like, that was pretty good. So we had a great time, and I don't know, the reviews that are terrible, I think it's just people who didn't see the stage play. I already knew what to expect. Part 2 of the play is very dark. It's very dark. It's tragedy. It's just a lot going on, and I think maybe a lot of people who didn't watch the play maybe thought they were going to get this super duper bright, happy ending like the first movie, and it's nothing like the first movie. So I had a great time. And then I had tacos, so many tacos. Then I came home and watched Saturday Night Football, and I fell asleep. And I woke up to the Buccaneers losing, which I don't really care. They're not my team. But anywho, that was my weekend. So I was checking the Twitters last night, and Miss Shadow here, Umbralipis, I don't even know how you say her handle, tagged me in a video that you can see in the thumbnail. It's called YouTubers Who Faked Their Deaths for Dumb Reasons. And I said, well, that makes me think of GorlicBread, right? Because GorlicBread, which is going to crack me up listening to GorlicBread lecture French Fry Girl today about lies and scams and stuff, considering, he led an entire community on to think that he had cancer, to the point where people were literally doing hashtags for him, right? Moody Strong, Ryan Moody Strong, fuck cancer. So I'm curious to see what a guy who let people think he has cancer has to say about a dead cat. Gorl World, as if they weren't stupid enough already, has cemented their status as the dumbest fucking community on YouTube. Apparently, in Gorl World, cats live forever. When I found out that BBJ was dead, my first response was, no shit. No shit, that cat is deceased. The cat was already at almost 20 at the time, or close to it, by the time FFG took it in, or whatever the hell happened to the cat. And I don't know, people apparently still thought BBJ would be going strong at 22, 23 years old. But of course, those of us with a fucking brain were like, no, that cat's probably been dead for years now. And they keep calling FFG a grifter. Now, I have many problems with FFG. I think we can all agree, right? We have many problems with FFG. It's fascinating to me that of all the things that go on in this community, even some of the things that FFG has said and done, these creators are all coming together about this fucking cat. And I want to remind everybody, the cat that led to thousands of dollars of donations to an animal shelter and other donations, they are all just clutching their pearls. And not because they really care about the cat. It's because they're jealous, right? They've had their sights on her audience for a while. They've wanted that audience. They've wanted the money. They've wanted the super chats. If you go to Playboard and do like the top super chats and Canadian YouTubers, she's usually in the top 5. They want that. And there are certain pigs out there who are always lying in wait, trying to go down easy street, take other creators out, eliminate competition, file false bullshit to the cops, police, anything that they can do to get ahead, except quality content and putting effort into their channels. It's always just chaos, commotion, jealousy, whatever. So, of course, the whole community is going against FFG over the cat, which is just nuts to me because some of these people have done way worse fucking things. Calling and harassing spouses, family members, falsely labeling people predators. The gay guy, the pulpy syntaxes, the Zachary Michaels, they're okay with watching female creators in the space falsely labeling gay men predators and pedos, but don't you dare let people think a cat that's 20 years old is still alive. It's fascinating to watch. And again, it cements the fact that this community is one. I mean, we knew they were one of the dumbest fucking communities ever if you worship idiots like the has-been queen of Hater Nation, the poverty pigs. You have to be stupid at this point to watch those people and think, oh, this is quality content. When it's literally just fat bitches ragging on fat bitches, projecting all their fat bitch problems onto... It's fascinating to watch. But as if we didn't already know they're fucking insane, now we can 110% say, because it is a cat. It is an elderly cat dying that was one bridge too far for Gorl World to handle. So they're all losing their minds. So Gorl World, of course... So that video that I was recommended made me think of GorlicBread. So I said, oh, let me see if GorlicBread has gotten into anything about this. And of course, he's just pumping out live streams about FFG, pumping out videos about FFG. I'm like, of course he is. And he went from sucking on that FFG booty to now FFG is just, the biggest problem in Gorl World. Notice me. He's hoping that other creators will notice him, I guess, and rebuild it. I don't fucking know what he wants, but this was perfect timing for GorlicBread, right? Because he's lost, I think, 600 subscribers in the last week or so. And again, I don't know if it was because he kind of abandoned his channel mostly during his monetization break. I don't know if it has to do with the Bridget videos, because I mean, those videos aren't getting like thousands of views, but something's happened where people have kind of finally woken up to GorlicBread and they've been leaving in mass exodus. This was perfect timing for him. Perfect timing for him because he needed some kind of distraction, and FFG bro came along. And of course, some pigs out there always ready to use a mentally unwell person were right there ready to go. And the sad part is some of these pigs who are doing this haven't even seen an increase in views. I'm like, damn, working this hard to cancel someone and those people still aren't coming to your channel. Like, that's gotta hurt deep inside. But you know, when you're a loser, you're a loser, I guess. It is what it is. So we're gonna watch Amber, Zachary Michael. That I haven't watched the video, but I got a recap of it. Where he was, of course, he waited 7 months. He waited 7 months to go at FFG about the dog comments. 7 months. Of course, he had to wait until his former queen, the has-been queen of Hater Nation, needed backup. 7 months later, he comes out with this, how dare you say I did this to my dog and that to my dog, and I had options and I picked the best option. And I was like, funny, because if you look at the recaps from his stream 7 months ago, surgery was recommended for the dog, and the vet said this dog needs surgery. They were having a prostate or bladder issue, and according to the recaps, both on the Reddit snarks and on the farms, he's decided, no, I think I'm just going to go with more medicine, and decided to dope the dog up with anti-anxiety medication. Because even though the vet said to him, hey, this peeing problem is a impacted issue with a bladder or something, he said, no, I don't think so. I think the dog just has anxiety because I got dumped by my boyfriend, and I'm just going to continue medicating the dog. So, but now 7 months later, 7 months later, it's oh, how dare you? The doctor told me I had options and I picked the best one. That's not what you said. Pulpy syntax, he's another one. I've been telling y'all this for how long now? How long have I been telling you that Pulpy syntax is a fraud? The moment he jumped on the bandwagon with the STDs, y'all remember that story? Chantal made a comment about Natter possibly giving her STDs or something. And she made a comment, maybe he's sleeping with other men. And Zachary just clutched his pearls and said, how dare you, that's homophobic. And then Pulpy came out and said, that's completely homophobic. And of course, the only motherfucker around here who isn't desperate to make a dollar, me, was like, how is that homophobic? Are we now going to deny that that our community is very promiscuous, that we have a very high STD rate? You may not like it that she said that, but there's nothing incorrect about what she said. Look up STD rates between straight people and gay people. And I'm sorry, I was there, you know. Some people believe I still am there because of listening to the Welfare King of the Five Boroughs. But we are a very promiscuous community. So the moment I saw Pulpy clutch his pearls over that, and instead of being an honest person and saying, well, you know, guys, she's actually not wrong, because I said he's a fake, he's a fraud. So of course now he's gone against FFG now, and it is a lot to handle. And yes, Kalari came back. Kalari came back to talk about her experience with FFG. It's just like, oh my God. These people are all coming out of the fucking woodworks. Now what I want to know is if Kalari, and I'm not going to watch Kalari's video, but GorlicBread covered it. I want to know if Kalari talks about the fact that FFG didn't just boot her from the community. So did the Indiana Poverty Pigs, right? Because let's not forget, the Indiana Poverty Pigs were very happy to applaud FFG with her cat rescue. They were very happy to say Frenchie is the shit. Frenchie's the best thing that happened to Gorl World. They were very happy to kick Kalari out of Gorl World when FFG told them to. So I'm curious, is Kalari gonna say anything about, you know, it wasn't just FFG, the Indiana Poverty Pigs also kicked her out, but we all know she's not going to. Everybody's focused on FFG, so it's going to be a good time. So Gorlic did 3 videos. They're not that long. We're going to watch them. The first one is FFG nukes content as Chantal under pressure over new rules. Now, this first video, this title, Tickle My Booty Hole. Let me tell you why. Other people have also deleted their content. The Indiana Poverty Pig for one of them. She deleted her content like the coward she is, even though last year she said she'd burn it all down and take us all out with her, and as if we all knew she wasn't one paycheck away from going back to the poverty line and taking the family under the bridge in a van. But she tried to convince everybody that she would take her channel down, we would all go down with her, blah, blah, blah. She deleted her channel too. But of course, GorlicBread is only going to focus on FFG, because before, GorlicBread had to spread his ass kissing between FFG and Yaba. Now he's just going to focus on FFG and Yaba, and then, you know, hopefully get back in Yaba's good graces and get back those subscribers he lost. I don't fucking know. The second video we're going to watch is French Fried Girl rakes in super chats while mocking Chantal with BBJ. The way we're all going to play stupid now. The way we are going to act like we were not all aware that FFG rakes in super chats by going the extra mile against Chantal. The way we did not watch GorlicBread kiss that French fried ass as she went the extra mile to make those super chats. Everybody's acting brand new. I can't wait to see that one. And then the final video is going to be Kalari's chat as a former supporter. I want to say my piece and done. Of course, GorlicBread has something to say about that too. You know, I'm sure Gorlic, after probably abandoning Kalari, because, you know, Kalari had to go after FFG and the Indiana Poverty Pig kicked her out, he's going to probably welcome her in now. Be like, oh, Kalari, see what happened to you was terrible. Hey, you guys. And then we're going to watch YouTubers who fake their death, which is literally what led us down this path. So you can thank Shadow here for this. I saw this video. I said, oh, sounds like GorlicBread. Speaking of GorlicBread, boom, we have a whole last stream to watch now. All right, who's ready? I am. Let's watch the first video. FFG news content as Chantal is under pressure. I want to do, oh, I forget to keep moving things on stupid YouTube. Stop messing with my YouTubes. I'm going to do 1.25 and see if we can try to get through his bullshit. Hey, you guys. Y'all ready? Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Interesting developments in Gorl World this morning. FFG has wiped her channel. All the live streams are gone. One video remains, a travel video that she had done. And I understand, more than likely this could have been done because of YouTube kind of cracking down on the eating content. If you've live reacted to Chantal, inadvertently you've captured that on your own channel. But the BBJ rescue, all those videos, countless hours. All
so for those of you who don't know, YouTube is cracking down on EDs, eating disorder videos. Someone told me I need to private my channel. I said I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If YouTube looks at my humorous reactions to that woman and says this is all about, then you know what? It's been fun. I'll be in people's chats. We'll have a good time. I don't have the energy to go private. I just don't have I don't care enough. But YouTube has been going through and striking videos that they feel are promoting and or mocking women, or I guess other creators, not just women, other creators with eating disorders. In this space, obviously the focus has been on Chantal and Amberlyn Reed, because I believe Chantal and Amber also had a ton of videos get taken down as well. So their main channels have been hit, and then a lot of reactions around them have been hit. And as I said prior in the stream, the Poverty Pig, Corky Pig, she also hid her channel too out of fear of losing the first above minimum wage job she's ever had in her life. So, and has probably the only one she's ever been qualified for and ever will be qualified for. But I digress.
All gone. In the community tab,
hey everybody,
there is nothing explaining to her viewers, hey, I need to take some videos down, try to align with.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to say. Thank you in the beginning of the stream. The part that cracks me up is I've asked people privately, hey, did she say, hey, I need this for BBJ, I need that for BBJ? And I'm told no. The calendars were free. And she never once solicited donations for anything for BBJ. Now, people were throwing their money at her because they hate Chantal. So we're once again in a situation where people have no sense of budgeting. They have no sense of the importance of money, that they sit on YouTube all day giving their hard-earned money to lazy content creators just because they hate Chantal. So these people were happy to throw thousands of dollars at FFG, not knowing the status of BBJ, but because it would hurt Chantal, they were happy to do that. Well, now they're all, up in arms. So nobody can actually tell me if she ever asked for any money for BBJ. Now, she should have just told everybody BBJ was dead, because that probably, if she had come clean and said, hey, everybody, BBJ passed away today, she was 20 or whatever the hell happened, she died, she probably would have made more money in that one night than all Gorl World content creators combined make in a month. Like, they should be lucky she didn't come clean. Now, I don't know why she didn't come clean. I didn't watch the video, and I know people say she mentioned me, but I'm not interested. I'll listen to it one day, but right now I don't really care. Like, she apparently kind of cleared my name at the end, because apparently her brother was telling her things that were not fucking true. Because he came to me, and I texted Belinda the whole time and said, I don't believe for one fucking second this is her brother. Well, apparently it was. But like, they threw their money at her just to get one over on Chantal, and now they're mad about it. If she had said, hey, my dog is that cat dog, if that cat is dead, she would have made so much money off that cat. I kind of wish she had done that instead. I wish 5 months ago, when the Poverty Pigs, the former has-been Queen of Hater Nation, when they've all been digging in on her, I wish she had done a BBJ Passed Away stream. Just to laugh at the amount of money she would have collected that night alone, while those two dingbats 10 years later are still fucking struggling to get somewhere further than they have been over the last couple of years. But for some reason she hid it. She didn't tell anybody, but nobody could give me proof of her saying, hey, I need this for BBJ, send me money. Everybody's telling me the same story. They just constantly threw money at her because they loved the fact that she got one over on Chantal. But now it's a problem in a community where they will call your mama, your sister, your spouse, where they will contact your job, where they will file false police reports, where they lie to the cops, where they lie to the court. In a community where creators will do all of that, we've band together against FFG, who has done a lot of shit, but we've banned against her because she didn't tell a bunch of people when a cat died, and a bunch of lazy, grifting content creators are trying to use that to their advantage. What kills me the most in this situation, and I said this last year, fucking FFG, but holy shit, $14,000 to an animal shelter? I forgot how much she raised for the other charities. Like, you could say a lot of shit about FFG, but she's probably the only one in this space who generously gave her money. Those content creators would have kept that $14,000. She's the only one who actually has taken and given back to multiple charities. We are canceling a woman who allegedly rescued an abused cat and who gave thousands upon thousands of dollars to charity, all because of a bunch of greedy, talentless hypocrites who can't find an audience because their content sucks, want her bag. That is embarrassing, and you should all be ashamed because most of you have done nothing but donate to your own cholesterol levels, to Taco Bell, and to your insulin supply. Of all the shit to cancel this woman for, animal rescue and charity, you're all fucking garbage. I've been knew you're all fucking garbage. I've been saying Gorl World is garbage since the moment I ran into the former Quita Hater Nation and her army 5 years later. Still fucking garbage. All of you should be, and now you're all egging on this family conflict, making things worse, loving every second, but don't we dare talk about your trashy families, right? Can't talk about someone's mama beating her as a kid. Can't talk about failures of other people in their parenting. Can't talk about that, but they're happy to involve themselves in another creator's family and watch. It's just, you're all fucking garbage, but you know you are, which is why you hate me, because I call it like it is.
With the guidelines, I'm going to just take everything down at abundance of caution. But of course, we also know that FFG has had a lot of pushback from the community about BBJ. No matter what side of the fence you're on, the reality is we don't know the current status of BBJ, and we don't know how long she's been accepting donations for BBJ, if BBJ has in fact passed on.
When did she collect donations for BBJ, Gorlic? I just want to remind everybody, this is GorlicBread. The guy who said he was dying, okay? Let people think he had cancer. This is who's talking. This is who's pontificating, right? Let them believe it so bad that they created hashtags to support him. Moody Strong. Fuck cancer. This is who's speaking right now, for those of you who didn't know. Yeah, good times.
I also want to pivot over to Chantal, because Chantal was busy last night, like FFG, removing videos. But Chantal is really ingrained eating into her channel in a way that it's hard to define. If we go back here, this is Ramadan 2023 days 1 and 2. And I also wanted to touch on just the way Chantal tries to monetize everything. So these videos are...
Oh, my God.
You've got Ramadan. You've got in the background, obviously...
Oh, my God. They made me think of Amy Ramadan. Oh, God. What was it? Life with Amy? Was that her name? God, I forgot about her.
A platter of food, serving of food, iftar, and then literally in sequence with this, a year later, taking off my hijab in Canada. And that video, of course, I went back, I revisited, was kind of her taking this very harsh stance.
Oh my God, this is a straight guy, by the way, analyzing the wearings of a woman wearing a hijab in the time. I can't handle it. I'm not even fruity I'm not even fruity enough for this. Yeah, so that's exactly High Elf. Nobody knows. It's hard to make sense because she should have said the cat died 110%. But she never was like, hey, give me money, I gotta go to a vet. If you are so lonely in your life that your only source of joy is to throw money at a content creator to hurt Foodie Beauty, therapy. Get a doctor, get a team of them perhaps. Don't blame FFG because you tried to buy her friendship and her attention. Don't blame FFG because you tried to buy a Chantal rage. You're the dummy, not FFG, not Chantal. You are the dummy.
I would never do that. I could never do that. I'm Muslim. You guys are horrible and deplorable for thinking that I would even do such a thing and monetize it. And yet here we are a year later. We've done all those things, but likely you realize have not garnered those types of views. But it goes beyond just our current use of religion to monetize her platform. It goes all the way
shopping,
back to
exactly, Claudia.
When you look at this video in the middle here, story time, pictures of her as a child. And that, pun fully intended, is sandwiched between weigh-in updates where it's really bad.
And a fat joke, mind you. A fat joke coming from the guy who Bridget says is himself an obese man living in a pigsty, right? I would love to see photos and proof because at the end of the day, you got to take everything Bridget says with a grain of salt as well. But he hasn't denied any of it, so that kind of tells me she probably does have proof and he doesn't want to piss her off. This guy making fat jokes. I mean, I can't take it. It's too much.
5 years after discussing the issue she had as a child.
He never specifically said he had cancer, Ada. He said he was dying. He said it was a bladder kidney issue. He then said it was a liver issue. He said there were stages involved. And people would say, oh no, I assume it's cancer, and he would heart them. Or they would say, hashtag fuck cancer or hashtag Moody Strong, and he would heart them. And he says that's ridiculous to assume that means I let people believe I have cancer. It's really not ridiculous, though. If people say, I assume it's cancer, and you heart it, and you don't correct it, you're kind of signing off that it's cancer. But, potato, potato.
And above that is a double pasta feast mukbang. So you literally have, in sequence, someone eating what they admit to being 2 servings of pasta.
Oh, my God.
Going through a history of their issues.
Yeah, welcome to Foodie Beauty. She's been doing this shit for how long now? 400 years? This bitch was back in the Salem witch trials mukbang. She was over there sitting with the Reverend fucking Dimsdale mukbanging as they were burning witches at the stake, and she was like, beauty bite!
Doing this. And then,
I mean, why are we acting like this is news? My goodness.
Wanting sympathy because there's a weigh-in update, and oh, by the way, it's really bad. None of this looks good, Chantal. And this all reflects very poorly on your channel, given the current state, but it goes beyond that.
You've lost how many subs in the last week, Gorlic? I forget. Let's see, you were 19.5, you were 20 point something.
Look at videos like this, where there's a KFC mega mukbang, where she was going through, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 bags. 4 bags of KFC in just 20 minutes. And of course, the continual I'm leaving YouTube for now. These videos got the same amount of views.
I don't know how this came in. How did this become a Chantal video? It says FFG nukes content. Now we're a Chantal video. It's weird that FFG is on the outs with the other side. She's being accused for, you know what, like, FFG, if you ever listen or get this clip, a bunch of us tried to warn you. You jumped on their little bandwagon, you came after us, and we all were like, listen, these people are going to turn on you. The moment it becomes financially lucrative for them to do so. When you ran and you spread lies that Belinda and I were exploiting that topic, which we never exploited. The only ones who made money off that topic were the ones crying exploitation. And you ran to their defense, and people told you got the story wrong. That's not what's happening. They are lying to their audience. They're lying, and you didn't listen. And how did that work out for you?
People wanted to see her do this just as much
hey
as
guys.
And of course, you also have the most recent. He left me. This is honestly, to me, it's almost poetic. He left me again, so I'm eating pepperoni pizza. How does that reflect on your video 7 years ago of going over the issues you continue
Not the Last Supper table.
That video just happens to fall above the 1-year wedding anniversary, which has the aforementioned song title. Song lyric. They said we would never make it.
Are they, Rose?
Well, just
Not
look
surprised.
at you now, Chantal. You have made this the culture of your channel. When anything bad happens, when anything good happens.
High Elf Creedy, I can't stand those 2 twats, but no, they had nothing to do with that woman's unaliving. They had nothing to do with them.
When there's a celebration, there's food. And you've also tried very hard to do this. Position all of it against the community.
Every chance they get, Elizabeth.
Belinda
said something completely unrelated, and it became about the blank of a blank. And I'm just like, they just swords and shields. Can we get some swords and shields in the chat?
I was shamed in public in Thailand. An image of a woman
pardon me, that was a Chantal moment.
Photo or video was used.
Hey, Belinda.
I thought you were pregnant.
Speaking of.
And above that, one of the very...
Oh my God, remember that lady who thought she was pregnant? Oh, Jesus. I feel like that was around the time where I was covering Breezy and I made that Pam letter or something. Remember Breezy claimed she was contacted by somebody who was at a 7-Eleven or some shit, I forget, who just happened to be in Thailand, Singapore, or wherever the hell she was at a 7-Eleven, and they contacted Breezy of all reaction channels. I think I said her name was Pam.
Many videos.
God, the good
of
old
Chantal
days.
Claiming her health issues have almost led to dire consequences. Again, these videos, if you look, happen to get the same amount of views. So it's not as if more people wanted to see her have this medical issue trying to go upstairs. It's not as if more people wanted to see her
word salad.
But the reality is, I don't think either one of those things happened.
And
as we covered them live.
And then the brother says she has the urn, and I'm thinking to myself, that kind of says a lot that she didn't just like take the cat and cremate it and was like, just do whatever you want with it. Like, she took the ashes home and still didn't tell anybody the cat was dead. Like, that kind of says a ton to me. And I know people are trying to, like, Farrah Miss N-word fiasco, who, by the way, no, man, the way Charlie's covering French Fried Girl, Charlie Gold, you would think French Fried Girl's the one going around using N-word hard ER. But of course, you know, there's no financial gain by covering an actual racist. She's got to stay on FFG because, you know, Charlie loves a fucking vendetta. Too bad she doesn't love cardio as much as she loves a fucking vendetta. So Farrah, the N-word fiasco, Oh God, I had a train of thought. What was I saying? Was saying that I didn't know FFG hates cats, and then somebody played what FFG actually said, which is the same shit I say. I'm not a cat person, and the reason why I'm not a cat person is because I'm allergic to them. Like when I got my allergy test done, I got the pricks with the little markers in your body. Cat was my number one. Like, it was above dust, dander, certain barks of certain trees. It was my number one allergy. So now they're trying to make it look like she hated cats this whole time. I'm like, damn, you all built this woman up to be the Sarah McLachlan, right, of Gorl World. Oh, in the arms of an angel, she saves cats. And all it took was for two low-down, dirty pigs to sell you, and a has-been dumbass from Hater Nation, to sell you a bullshit story. That's how easily you turn on somebody who gave that money to charity, no less. Holy fuck, I don't understand how stupid one community can be. Somebody needs to make it make sense.
5 years ago, I think the community realized none of those things happened. Chantal has since changed her position on so much of this. That she is more mobile, she can do more things, she's in better health, no one understands. She's also openly gotten to the point now where she cites she needs a scooter to not only move her around the Walmart, but perhaps just maneuver around in her town. She also constantly tells people,
Smoke,
and relies on...
God bless them, but people like Belinda and I have been saying it for years. Belinda and I have been saying this since 2020. Like, God bless your mama. He's been saying it too, but this is not new. Belinda and I have been calling all this shit out. And people are like, oh my God, Gigi's defending FFG. No, I'm not defending FFG. There's a lot of shit FFG should have been called out for before, but people like Charlie Gould were okay with it because the target was right. And she wasn't making as much money. As soon as she blew up, started making too much money, and she became a threat, that's when, oh, we got to cancel FFG. What can we use? Oh, a 20-year-old cat. Oh, okay. So none of the other shit, the fashion show, none of that other stuff to you guys was cancel worthy. In fact, she was praised for that fashion show stunt by some of the very people now who are flipping out at her over a cat. It's the cat. So no, Gigi's not defending FFG. Gigi's trying to make sense of how an elderly cat was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's what I'm trying to make sense of. How ignorant people have to be. And then I thought to myself, think of all the money, the charitable donations that are going to be lost now because now they've got everybody unsubscribing, everybody's leaving, whatever. Think about all of the charities now that are going to lose money because a bunch of selfish twats want that money for themselves. Thank you for the super chat. The President of the United States has been made aware of the international financial wire frauding a fat cat. Lisa, you too. We the people appreciate the Indian poverty Pikachu. Oh yeah, she's going to the cops for that too now. Yeah, hopefully she shows up this time. All right, let's listen.
Eyes on other reactors to say that people only dislike her because of her size.
Thanks for the super chat. I should probably leave that one up. Sorry, I don't know why I took it down so quick. I'm an asshole.
I think the lesson in all of this, Sean.
By the way, this guy has said nothing. It's been 5 minutes, 45 seconds. Nothing has been said.
Is that people really don't care about your size. At least I can speak for myself and say I've never cared. If you want to eat that amount of food, by all means, go ahead.
Mr. Chips and cookies and crackers and cupcakes.
Challenge you're dealing with is that you did all this and saying that it wasn't impacting you. The challenge in that is that you were doing it all the while saying no one really understood. God. Saying no one else knew what you knew about dieting, health.
What is he talking about?
You've monetized everything you can.
And you monetize everything she can. Oh my God. Dear baby Jesus, I know I'm about a month early. I'm about a month and 1 day early, but please, dear baby Jesus, in 2026, grant me the patience. Actually, like I said, I'm going to pivot more to less live streaming, more pre-recorded videos in 2026, so that should get me away from this crazy. But for the next month, dear baby Jesus, give me the strength to turn 45 and a success without stroking out. Amen.
On this platform, it's not just the food. It's not just the eating. Let's be clear. It's the religion. It's the relationship. It's the history. It's the people that you feel were mocking you, were ridiculing you, were making fun of you.
Right, Joni? It's
whether it was a reaction
nuts.
channel, whether it was a random person.
It's so crazy.
That's just the truth of the matter. And now we're to a point where perhaps some of those channels that even had your
I love it, Dorito.
Are feeling the need to remove it based on this new guideline.
Why remove it? Why remove it? Stand by your shit. I ain't removed a damn video. And you know what? If people, YouTube feels my videos or whatever, okay, it was nice knowing you guys. I'll see you all in Belinda's chat. But like, stand on your shit. Stand on your shit. You can't be a tough guy on Monday and a channel hiding a twat waffle on Wednesday. You got to pick one. You can't say you'll burn your channel to the ground, you don't need YouTube, and then on Friday go hide your entire library. Stand on your shit.
Well, you yourself allow those videos to stay
Hey,
up.
Lex, I heard you. Look at you getting part-time jobs. I'm sick of you working.
You can already hear people saying, why are you helping her? It's not that I'm helping her. It's that I'm having kind of an honest and direct conversation with what's going on.
What's going on? What is it that's going on? Does anybody have we figured out what's going on yet?
It'd be hypocritical of me to not give an analysis of a situation and omit the reality. Right? The reality is the guidelines have changed. It's impacted Amber. Very likely could impact people like Rosie. I would think certainly would impact people like HFC. And it's already impacted people like Tammy Lemon, who I think if you took a poll in the community.
What's a Tammy Lemon? What is a Tammy Lemon? I know a Tammy Slayton. What's a Tammy Lemon?
Be the probably last person you would have thought would have been impacted.
Nicole, I can't take it. GorlicBread has an issue with Foodie Beauty making money in her own life. Yeah, he made a whole website to make money off of her life. Right. Exactly.
Because Tammy, by all accounts, does things what we would define as the right way. Comes online, honest, has integrity.
No, unlike you.
Doesn't show herself, over-consuming, and makes a genuine effort.
That part, but
I think for the longest time, Chantal and Amber made a mockery of that effort, made a mockery of the right thing, and instead pushed back against the community.
And Belinda, we done warned her. We said you are letting these women lie to you. You are spreading their lies on their behalf, and they will turn on you the first moment they get.
And cited no one else knew. You know, HFC, I think she just does what she has to do to earn a living. And I think that's been proven with the past. But she's very unproblematic with it. She's
very unproblematic with it. Gorlic, have you watched a Hungry Fat Chick video? Sure, I think she's very nice. She seems like a sweet lady. I know there's a history with her and her family, but she's been unproblematic with it. I couldn't even react to her because all I can think is this poor woman is taking herself out. Did he just say Hungry Fat Chick is unproblematic with it? Her videos are just literally heavy breathing and her forcing herself to take in an overconsumption of calories. Unproblematic?
Admits what she's doing, why she's doing it, and the impact it has. She doesn't sit there and chastise others or want sympathy.
Oh, God.
When things start to go
wrong. Oh, God.
And, well, Rosie, I can't cover Rosie for the aforementioned reasons that some of you realize, and I hope that the people transitioning over to her don't have to go through what I did. Love to know your thoughts on this.
3 months of not being monetized, you poor thing. All right, next video. This is the one that's going to tickle me. He's been doing a lot of streams too, but I'm not going to watch his live streams because Unprotected Lex. Apparently, an elderly cat dying and nobody being notified in a timely manner is much more dangerous and much more scandalous than the 50 fucking lies we've caught GorlicBread in. Isn't that amazing? God bless Gorl World. You can use women, you can run a romance scam, you can fake a disease, you can fake wasp stings, you can fake everything about your life. As long as you A, hate Chantal, and B, kiss the right asses, and C, don't get too big and have the audacity to criticize the former queen and her associates. Just can't do that. That's against the law. All right, so now this is where this video should have just been called GorlicBread playing new, playing dumb, acting brand new. So now they're focusing on how much money FFG has made. And I'm thinking to myself, you all blind before this? You couldn't see, you didn't know she was raking in thousands every time she went. You just figured this out now? He even did a live stream today about it, about how much money she made in 3 days off of BBJ. Guarantee you, he doesn't give her props for donating to charity. Maybe he did. I'll be shocked if he did. I haven't watched it. Maybe I'll go skim the transcripts. But like, everybody's acting brand new now that this woman made tons of money. And I'm like, you all knew that, which is why you all sucked her butt. All of you. Every single one of you sucked on that French fried booty hole because of how much money she made. Breezy's anti-FFG now, as if we're going to forget Breezy was up FFG's ass too. All of these people were all about. Yaba got rid of Kalari for FFG. Breezy was loving it. Now we're all like, oh my God. Oh my God. Did you see? Did you see what do you guys know how much money she's been making? Why didn't anybody tell us? I did not see his live stream today. He was practically spitting out his talking points. He's losing subs, so he should probably focus on that.
What is going on, guys?
Guys.
Welcome back. Oh, it's a day full of content. Always just doing this for money.
Of course he didn't give props. We knew. I'm not surprised, Mudslicker. I'm not surprised, Mudslicker. We gotta speed him up. He's too slow. All right.
He's gonna share his views tomorrow. You know who used to say that kind of stuff? FFG. Let me make a personal request.
Oh, hold on. Look how mad he's getting about FF. Look at. Oh, I gotta slow this down to 1.25. He is just way too big for his Gorlic britches. Listen to this shit. Hold on.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Oh, it's a day full of content. Always just doing this for money. Oh, he's gonna share his views tomorrow. You know who used to say that kind of stuff? FFG. Let me make a personal request. FFG, you have my permission. Tomorrow, when you're sifting through the videos to re-upload, why don't you upload some of that garbage content you made about me that over time...
He's so strong and manly when it comes to women, but hides like a little bitch when it comes to the GG. Isn't that amazing? He loves metaphorically backhanding a female. Gorlic, why don't you come at me like that? Why don't you play my videos with receipts here? Why don't you come at me like that? Instead of constantly attacking women and constantly talking down to women, why don't you come at me like that, GorlicBread? Because I've made way more videos than FFG has, and I have exposed you more than any motherfucker in this space has. Why don't you come at me like that instead of berating another woman? I still can't believe Bridget went out and met this guy. I can't get over that. Because fucking Bridget, but I say this all the time, Bridget is not an unattractive woman. Why this I'm trying to say not a bad word. Why this bum? I guess a bum's a good word. I don't get it.
Has proven to be highly inaccurate. Why don't you start with those? See how that goes for you. I want to talk about how this went for you. Salty Crab just put an hour-plus documentary together. It is absolutely incredible. It's a nice little timeline, but this stood out to me. It's really stood out to me. I did well with my crypto investments this month. Please use this towards BBJ's vet bills.
Did she ask for that? Did she ask for that? Did she say, hey, I'm collecting for BBJ's vet bills? I don't think so, right? So again, when do we start putting the responsibility on people like Fork Sniffers Anonymous who look at $49.99 and say, you know what, I could put this towards gas, I could put this towards Christmas gifts, I could put this towards, I don't know, vaginal rejuvenation, but instead, I'm going to give it to FFG for BBJ's vet bills because I hate that woman on screen. I mean, I'm sorry. You're fucking nuts, GorlicBread. Like, please, get on Tinder, find a girlfriend, get a job.
It's very, very likely that BBJ was not alive at the time.
How do you know? You have no proof for that. And again, did she ask for this money? Because I don't think she did.
Near $50 super chat was made. But even worse, this...
You're just mad you didn't get it.
Oh, FFG, this aged so poorly for you. This is very troubling. This takes time. You have to plan something like this out. You have to sit down and think about doing something like this. And I would offer that if you have the urn of a deceased pet beside of you while you're thinking about all of this, it takes it up a notch. Because this short, which by the way, I'd recommend everyone now, this is on FFG's channel. If you would like to go watch this, it was from August 22nd, 2024. Again, a date. Likely, BBJ was no longer with us. And in this, you come online with an accent, pretending to be Julia, FFG's current at the time pet. And you say that, in theory, Julia has seen what you did as a community, right? That's weird. As a community.
What the fuck's he talking about?
Community we did. All of a sudden tonight it was all about you, but now it's the community we saw, right? What the community did, and that you were essentially. Oh
my God, this is again. I have to remind everybody, this is a straight man. Okay, let that sink in. It don't come at what's that have to do with it. It has a lot. This is a straight man. I am a homosexual man.
'Cause I'm a homosexual man.
Listening to this straight man get in all this bitch business, which used to be something that the Indian poverty pigs would say they don't like, but now that Gorlic's after FFG, oh look, they like him again. Go fucking figure. This is a straight man knee deep in bitch drama. It's too much.
asking that, and I understand there's some stuff.
You were kissing this woman's ass. He was kissing this woman's ass like it was his job. And now listen to the way he speaks about her. He was just waiting. Wait, if this had happened to the Internet Poverty Pig instead of FFG, these videos would be about her instead. He stands for nothing except $1, the almighty dollar. Lazy bum.
Satire. You weren't asking, right? You weren't asking someone to go
Bum.
to Kuwait and to get
Bum.
You don't understand that?
Bum.
What you were doing.
Go.
What you were doing, FFG, is you were making sure that BBJ and the concept of what you did stayed fresh in people's minds.
Oh my god, it's so late. It's so long.
You made this short specifically to get at Chantal, to leverage BBJ, not only...
Which is something you all called her a hero for. Oh, we can't wait for the Chantal rage. That was the greatest caper ever caped. Oh, as she got props from all of you lazy, good for nothing, content thieving motherfuckers. You all propped her. Oh, this was the best thing. And we love Frenchie. We love Frenchie over here. What Frenchie did with that cat. It got a good old rage for food to be. We love Frenchie here. Babe, how do you spell the? You all fucking loved that fucking stunt. The rest of us were like, man, that was kind of shitty she did that. But all of you motherfuckers were ready to carry her on your shoulders and march her down Main Street in Gorl World past the Taco Bell, the McDonald's, the KFC, and even the Culvers. But now, that stunt she pulled, oh, for God's sakes. GorlicBread, get a fucking job.
Only against Chantal, but in part to leverage the community behind us. Hey guys, community, we did something good. And you knew more than anyone else that would also allow you to, maybe persuade some people to donate a little bit of money, maybe keep it fresh in their mind.
This is all, he's saying it all right here. Jealousy. They're all saying the same thing. They're all slipping in the money aspect. Jealousy. Money. Because if any of these motherfuckers, especially this 5'4" limped dick, dancing in circles motherfucker, if any of them had the chance to get that cat themselves, they would have been first in line. GorlicBread would have dyed his hair black, would have showed up and said, "Hello, I'm here to pick up the cat." He would have, if he could have went to Canada and gotten that cat before FFG, he would have been the first one to do it. Come on.
It had been, a year plus.
Come on.
You really thought that all out? With Julia coming online as a Saudi Arabian cat in a little skit? With BBJ's ashes beside you?
Would you rather her have told the vet to throw BBJ in an unmarked grave? So now we're ragging on the fact that she got the cat cremated and took the cat home. Like, that's a problem now? So when your pet dies and you have your pet cremated, that is you can't talk about this shit. This is crazy.
But tonight, all you could manage to do is show up for 15 minutes.
I see the Indian Poverty Pig is feeling bold right now, listening in. Hey, bitch, next time, why don't you show the fuck up? Next time, show up. Broke neck.
Make it really
awfully big talker.
All about you. Let me for just.
And I'm gonna say this again about Toilet Baby. I would much rather be a toilet baby than the child of a methamphetamine addicted predator and a dumb as fuck high school dropout who barely has a grasp of the English language. Flush me all fucking day than giving me that shit stain of a legacy in my genes. Thank you very much.
For just a moment, FFG, let me kind of make it all about you. And I'm gonna show some of my own ignorance here, okay? It's no secret that a lot of people, myself included, overlooked, defended, accepted, understood, however you'd like to define it, a lot of the things that you did. Now, during this time, Chantal and some of the failed reactors would come online and they would say, how can't you see what this person is doing is wrong? How can't you see how cruel this is? And Chantal would say, that's because they overlook it because it's me. Right? When you showed up at the fashion show. When you befriended Shannon. When you went.
And you all sucked her off for that, including the jealous Indiana Poverty Pigs. All of you All of you kissed her ass. All of you said she was the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. Oh, maybe you were all on methamphetamines too. Maybe you were all sharing his stash. I don't know. Oh, thank you for being a member for 60 months. Why can't I see that? Hold on. Oh, there it is. He is so damn fake. The audacity to GorlicBread. Agreed, Amber Chick. Thanks for being a member.
When you talk to Chantal about Shannon, when you obviously got BBJ, when you printed out photos of Chantal to take to a dispensary to show to someone there and ask if Chantal had been there and been served, myself, a lot of people in this community overlooked that.
Oh, of course you did. Just like Zachary Michael overlooked the comments 7 months ago about the pets. Just like the Indiana poverty pigs overlooked. Because you're all fucking fake and fraudulent. You, the Indiana poverty pigs, the former queen of Hated Nation, you're all shady content creators who put minimal effort into your craft. And it pissed every single one of you off to see FFG waltz in here and take your bag as quickly as she did. And I get it. I'd be mad too, but it would probably motivate me to do better. But that's not what you lazy grifters do. You all band together to take people out. Oh, the cat. Listen, at least she didn't leave the cat outside during a fucking heat wave, right? Right? At least she didn't have the cat mailed to her in a UPS box, right? At least she didn't order an inbred cat in memory of an asshole. So I thought she was a hero for saving BBJ. Now, oh God, I can't imagine. I guess it's about being poor, right? Because you can have all the record players and Switch 2s and your mom's red phone. You can have all of that in the world, but I guess poor is a mentality, and this is how these people operate. They just, anything for a fucking dollar. It doesn't make, I can't grasp the desperation. But then again, I also didn't marry the dumbest fucking person in the country, so I'd have a roof to live under. So I guess there are things I'll never understand because I wasn't left in front of a fire station in 1946. So never mind, continue.
Even though other people in the community ridiculed it, a lot of us overlooked it. Why? Why did we overlook it? Well,
because you were kissing her ass. Because you're all pussies. Does that help? Okay, cool.
You were being a messenger for the truth. You were saying, hey, listen, Chantal really wasn't taking care of this cat, but here I am to show the truth. Chantal is really wearing a hijab in a dispensary, and even if she tells you she isn't, I'm here to tell you the truth. You know, Chantal didn't have a good relationship with Shannon, so I'm going to go visit her. I'm going to tell you the truth. But when it came down to you telling that same community that you always had an open hand to the truth, you couldn't do that. And I think that's what upsets people. That's what makes, again, and I said this earlier, it makes us all look bad.
Gorlic, you make yourself look bad. Jay, I don't know, like, what, ever since I got off StreamYards, I can't figure out the ads thing. I don't know how to, like, I click on ad, I click on balanced, conservative, I don't know what else to do. But when I went through StreamYards, it never used to be that bad. Like, I don't know what the fuck happens. Oh, can you turn him up or you down? All right, let me shut up. He's as high as he can go. I think it's him. Look, I'm high, look. I think it's him. Hold on. Let me try to turn mine down a little bit, see if that helps. Just ignore that. Let me go down a little bit. All right, let's see if that helps.
It makes it all seem different when we defended you, when we stood up for you, when we, in a way, stood with you.
You did not stand up or stand with her. Oh, fuck's sake, man. And let's make something clear to the broke neck Indiana poverty pig sitting in front of her computer right now. I'm not defending FFG. Unlike you in that scuzz bucket you call an ATM, I don't just dismiss things that happen. I don't just jump on bandwagons. Fucking FFG. The shit that she has said, the shit that she has done, she can go fuck herself all day long. But unlike you, I'm not desperate enough to make $1, right? I'm not desperate enough to have to do what it takes to make 50 fucking cents so I can buy myself, I don't know, cheap makeup. I'm not like you, bitch. I can recognize what's wrong is wrong, what's right is right. There are so many things we could have called FFG out for before this. That's my point. So I hope you enjoy the stream and go fuck yourself. Oh, Big Greasy's listening. She's tweeting about it, Cricket. I guess she's no longer deathly afraid.
because you were the
Thanks for that tweet, by the way, you stupid bitch.
closest one to Chantal. You were the one that had access to do all these things. And honestly, not to say that other creators wouldn't have done the same thing, we'll never know. But you are the one that acted on all of this. You're the one that seemed to enjoy all of this. You greatly benefited financially through all.
Yes, FFG is the only one who seemed to enjoy all of this. It was only FFG, guys, not the other people who made videos celebrating it, collected super chats. No, none of them. No. FFG was the only one enjoying all of this. They were just sucking out her butthole because, you know, they had, I don't know, nothing else to do, I guess. Okay, cool.
Through all this. And yet today, you've deleted your live chat. You've likely removed all comments that at least don't align with what you feel should be there. But going back and listening...
Deathly afraid, Amber Chick.
Deathly
Deathly afraid.
Chantal with BBJ. I mean, that's one thing. Right? We all know Chantal is a
Sammy No-Show.
terrible pet parent. We all know that Chantal uses pets as props. We all know that Chantal puts herself and her care long before any pet. But we expected better from you.
What did she do? Can somebody explain to me, what did FFG do that was so horrible with this cat? Because I thought Chantal was debating bringing the cat in for end-of-life care. And everybody was up in arms, right? Oh, the cat looks healthy. How could she put the cat down? Blah, 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 blah. I thought she saved this cat from a potential premature euthanasia. Is that not what happened? Or am I confusing FFG with a different asshole in Montreal? Am I confusing my Montreal assholes? So when he says, we didn't expect you to do what you did, what exactly was it that she did that's so bad, other than make more money than any of these losers can dream of making because they suck at what they do? What exactly did she do? I'm confused. That's as far as I know, Claudia. The only thing she didn't do was not tell them when the cat died. She should have told them that. But outside of that, what exactly did she do besides make more money than jealous people who suck at what they do? I don't get it. I don't get it.
But the reality is,
I don't get it.
You essentially mocked all of us.
I don't get it.
How many times did I hear you sit there and say, oh, there's the dogs meowing. There's the cats barking. You know, it's very likely that the BBJ was in your home while you were mocking everyone. When you talked about how Chantal shouldn't have Julia around all the shisha. And make no mistake about it, Chantal responded.
Oh, Belinda, we got a Sammy No-Show's feeling bold again. Check your text.
And said, oh, well, you know, BBJ was likely held up in your apartment while you changed.
I know his volume's low, but it's him. There's nothing I can do. Hold on, let me check again. I'm going to try to... Let me see if this is better for Gorlic. Hold on. I think it's his shitty videos. I'm maxing out my levels to see if that helps. Hold on. Let me know if this helps.
Smoked. How many people blindly went to Chantal and said, no, that's not true. She's with Amy Flowers. She's with a friend. She's with this person, that person. No, FFG. You had those people out.
Oh, Kate. She's mad. Hold on. Kate. So Gorlic is mad because... I don't know, FFG didn't tell them BBJ died, and FFG made too much money that he could have used to buy lingerie for his mom, I guess. Honestly, I still can't figure it out. I don't know why anybody's mad at FFG right now. I know, like, why the has-been queen is, and I know why the Indian poverty pigs are, but I can't figure out why the audience is. I'm still trying to figure that out, because let me tell you, it'll be a cold day in hell before a dumbass with the IQ of a turnip ever manipulates my ass the way that some people are doing this. It would be a cold motherfucking day in hell. Okay, she didn't tell me the cat died. Okay, well, number one, I gave her money of my own free will. Number two, $14,000 to an animal rescue. Number three, what other creators, what have creators done in this space that comes close to that level of charity? We got Charles Gold over there claiming she bought refrigerators for people. I'd like to see receipts of that. And she claims she paid people's rent. I don't know. What other creator has... Oh, the other one says they gave tampons to a local school. Ooh, stunning and fucking brave. Show me a creator who has pulled that kind of money out of their bank account and given it away to a charitable cause the way she has. I don't care how much I dislike this woman. I'm always going to give her fucking props for doing that.
Lying for you. You had those people doing your bidding for you. Those are no different, in my opinion, and probably most in this community, than a beezer. That's no different than Teardrop. Blindly
Look how outraged he. Look how outraged he is. Oh, he's so outraged.
And you thought all of this was going to be okay. Why?
He's so outraged.
Because you never wanted to tell the truth. You never.
Which is what, Gorlic? That an elderly cat died? Keep dancing for the poverty pigs. They'll turn on you again, GorlicBread. Just keep dancing for them. Go ahead, keep dancing. Keep dancing, GorlicBread. Maybe those 700 subs will come back.
Wanted to be honest with your viewers. And
where's Hot Wasabi? When are we? Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Damn it, Amber. When do we talk about Hot Wasabi taking $20,000 and not paying back a fucking dime? As far as I know, Hot Wasabi ain't paid nothing, so I'm not surprised that she's being propped up by the Grifters of Gorl World reaction community now. Oh, Hot Wasabi, poor Hot Wasabi. Where's that $20,000? When do we talk about that? First of all, FFG, giving someone $20,000 is fucking stupid. By the way, my Cash App is $sign TheGGround. In case you're feeling fucking generous, feel free to send some my way. When is Hot Wasabi gonna get this grifted smoke? That would be the day. First of all, I wouldn't be giving you motherfuckers $1,000, never mind $20,000. But if I did have a lapse in judgment and that bitch wasn't paying me back, I guarantee you that loan would have came with a signed contract, a date, an interest rate. There is no way in hell I'd be like, yeah, here's $20,000. Pay me whenever you want. Fuck that.
Here objectively and say that you did it just for financial gain. I can't sit here and say that you did it simply to get under Chantal's skin. But it does seem very compelling to look at the situation and know that you were likely trying to continue to portray yourself as some hero in our community, some savior of animals in our community. No,
these motherfuckers really don't know cats have lifespans. I mean, hold on. I know they're stupid, right? Look at the turnip, right? Look at the turnip. Indiana poverty turnip. We all know they're not fucking smart people. But are we that stupid that we don't understand cats have a lifespan? We trusted you to keep that cat alive forever, FFG. We trusted you to make that cat immortal. What the fuck is wrong with all of you?
Knowing that would be looked upon and held in a very high regard, when in fact you were really anything but that. You were essentially taking an animal someone had, using it as a prop yourself.
No shit. No shit. Those of us here, we're all like, yeah, that's a cash grab. But whatever, as long as the cat's safe. You and your friends were like, God, great job, FFG. What a scheme that was. The rage we're gonna get. BBJ is safe. Like, no shit. No fucking shit.
You were exploiting that animal's health. You were keeping that animal in an area that you knew you shouldn't. And we learned today that Chantal took things that she had specific.
Who have spelled what out, you psychopath? Spelled what outs? Can you use your words? This isn't your morning support group meeting. We have IQs above 8. Can you give us words? Many people have spelled what outs.
For BBJ.
Not your friends, because your friends are dishonest twat waffles. What was spelled out? Because she rescued a cat. You all sucked her ass for it. She took the cat to the vet. You all sucked her ass for it. The only reason why you don't like her now, Misanthropy, is because your overlord, the Indiana poverty pigs, have told you not to like her. You have this weird fucking fandom with those two, which is fine. We all need heroes, right? Everybody needs a hero, even if it's scumbags. Do you watch who you want? But what exactly did FFG do, Misanthropy, that was so bad? Oh, be careful, Misanthropy. You better be careful, because I saw your poverty pig was praising him yesterday, so you might have to change your mind about GorlicBread once again. Be careful. We all know how you only do what they tell you to do and think how they tell you to think, so you might want to be careful making declarations like that, because he might be welcome back in the support group tomorrow.
Not for you. Not for you, FFG, but for BBJ. And in what was some ultimate gotcha, you threw all those items away because you didn't want to have anything Chantal had worn around you.
What?
You weren't concerned about that when you went to the fashion show. You didn't want something that Chantal had worn in your possession. You didn't want Julia's cat carrying your possession because you thought, in your own words, you thought that they might have bugs.
Fatty fats labia.
Do you think the animal wouldn't be subjected to anything that Chantal might have had? It all seems very much done for theatrics.
What is he talking about?
But also, now we have to come to the realization that we know you don't like cats. We know this. You took a cat from its home. You created a scenario.
Now she took a cat from its home. Oh my God, GorlicBread, you were the most desperate. I thought those bitches you are worshiping are the most desperate, but I think you just took the top spot. So now she took a cat from its home. I thought the cat was being abused. I thought the cat was neglected. I thought the cat needed to be saved. And now, 2-3 years later, you took a cat from its home.
Which the cat would be living in a very much different environment. And yet you sat there and mocked the community that was essentially putting money in your hand, that would watch you go out and profess that you were doing what was right for this cat, when in reality, I don't think you ever wanted what was best for this cat. I think what you wanted was best for you.
Oh my
and
God.
that was an easy way to remind the community that you had done something.
Oh
That you
my
had rescued
God.
this cat.
No shits. And all of you felt that way, but none of you had the balls to say it. You all felt that way, and none of you had the balls to say it because you're all kiss asses who stand for nothing except the easiest way to make a dollar bill. End of story, end of sentence, new motherfucking paragraph.
And you didn't want to give up your stranglehold on that leverage. The leverage over Chantal, even when it came down to using it to mock Julia. And of course, the leverage you had over the community to give you those super chats.
Oh, you're so jealous, GorlicBread. Jesus, take the wheel.
Like I said,
I honestly don't even know who's more jealous now, him or the Indiana Poverty Pigs. I can't even or the has-been queen. I can't figure out. It's like a competition it's the Olympics of jealousy. Kate Winslet, can we get? You haven't done an Olympics video in a while. Can we get an Olympics of jealousy over the BBJ issue? We'll throw Chuck in there. We'll throw the Indiana Poverty Pigs, GorlicBread. Let's see who comes in with gold. Because I'm having a hard time trying to figure out who is the most jealous out of that little group of sycophants. I maybe throw Zachary Michael in there. We need a good Gorl World Kate Winslet video. Didn't you do an Olympics one a long time ago? What was it? The Hater Nation Olympics. Remember? Was that with Amber and Foodie? God, I'm having flashbacks of a Kate Winslet video in the Olympics. I can't figure out what it was now.
that FFG. Go ahead. Go and put those videos of me back up. There's no worry about that. It doesn't have Sean.
Friend FFG, can you do me a favor if you're listening or someone get this clip to her? Please put those videos of GorlicBread back up and I'll react to them. Because since he wants them up so bad, let's give the people what they want.
And you know what? You know what? How about another request?
Fine, Kate.
Remember that video of Tippy?
Fine, Kate.
Remember that video of Tippy I made?
Still talking about Tippy, but won't talk about me, pussy.
Where I allowed you to use it
Pussy.
because you wanted to be so
Pussy.
outraged that a cat had been mistreated.
Pussy.
Can you actually do me a favor? Can you upload that one first? I want to go back and kind of revisit that one myself so I can hear how outraged you are when a cat isn't being taken care of.
By the way, this video could have been 2 minutes long. It's at 11 minutes and 25 seconds. And he has not said it. He hasn't said a fucking thing.
And when you upload it, can you do us all a favor and let us know if BBJ was physically sitting beside of you while you made that video, or was the urn beside you at that point?
What does it matter? Team GG, correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't it have been worse if we found out the cat was euthanized and she told the vet, do whatever you want with the cat? Wouldn't that have been worse? Personally, I think taking the urn home with the cat's ashes and having it on your mantle or whatever the fuck they have in Canada, I feel like that is actually, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. That's actually nice for somebody like FFG. I mean, sorry, it is what it is. I mean, if I had heard that, if her brother said, oh, she got rid of the cat, it got cremated, she threw a cat, she told him to bury in an unmarked grave, I'd be like, damn, bitch, that's cold. But she brought the cat home in an urn. She didn't have to do that. I don't get it. I must be missing something. I mean, I must be missing something.
because, the context of your laughter, in my opinion, it kind of changes.
Her brother said this
When
isn't
we know
her.
that.
I don't know.
Love to know your thoughts on this, though.
Your thoughts suck. All right. French fried fallout. Oh, this is the Kalari one I'm super excited about. I'm sure there'll be no mention of the fact that other creators kicked Kalari out because FFG told them to. We're just going to skip that part. So Kalari C. So for those of you who don't remember Kalari, thanks for the super chat. Gorlic is the personification of this could have been an email instead of an hour-long meeting. You can't put as in an email, though. Salma, thank you for the super chat. So for those of you, okay, we need a Kalari refresh. Kalari C. Kalari C was, or is, she still has a channel, and she would do foodie beauty content. The only reason why she ever appeared on my radar is because she used to sit in like the support group, and I think she was an FFG fan, and she would constantly call us the Grift Gang. The Grift Gang, all they do is beg for money, all they do is do GoFundMes, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Come to find out, Kalari had, how many was it? Is Olap here or Kate, whoever would know, 10 or 11 GoFundMes, like in the last 5 years. She ate a bad burrito once and got the shits. She did a GoFundMe. She claimed she needed money to save her uncle's horse farm, and then she never got the horses or something. She had a GoFundMe. She had a GoFundMe. She's had so many, I got distracted. So many charity drives. She claimed that she was going to help undocumented citizens with their getting citizenship if they sent her cash apps or Venmos. Mind you, she's not an attorney as far as I know. She's not a paralegal. So anyway, so all of this stuff came out and people were like, wait a minute. You're sitting in these chats every day calling people Grift Gang and you have how many GoFundMes and charity drives and streams? So I did maybe 2 streams, and of course that turned into obsessed racist, whatever. Go fuck yourselves. That shit doesn't work here anymore. Take that back to 2020. Charlie Gold can eat it. And Olap started covering it because we were all kind of like, wait a minute, you want us to be mad at Belinda for doing 1 GoFundMe, but you're out here talking shit with 11 or 10. So anyways, she ended up getting, FFG called her out. And FFG was like, I don't want you here. You're a grifter, whatever. Shortly after that, the Indian Poverty Pig, because FFG did it, had to do it too. I've decided we're going to block Kalari. Kalari needs to go. Well, Kalari, good news. She'll probably take you back now because you gave her money too. And I guarantee you it destroyed the Indian Poverty Pig to get rid of Kalari because Kalari used to love giving her money away, which is crazy for all the GoFundMe she had. So FFG kind of started it, and then other people were like, oh, Kalari, you need to go, because they were all sucking up to FFG. So Kalari went and kind of, I think last I heard she was writing another book, or she writes books or something. Honestly, people think I'm invested in this woman. I don't know much about her other than she's a hypocrite. But she's writing books, I guess, and she's got a squeaky bike, and she can put her socks on while standing up. That's all I fucking remember at this point. Honestly, I forgot Kalari C existed. Well, Kalari C is trying to jump on the FFG bandwagon now, just like Zachary, Pulpy, Gorlic, and decided she's going to upload a video. I forgot what it's called. I guess that's the title right there. As a former supporter, I want to say my piece and be done. She's not going to be done. Spoiler alert. If she is, I'll be shocked. So GorlicBread, because he just can't resist content, easy content, for some reason had to take Kalari's video and take her views. I don't know why he needed to react to Kalari's video or talk about it, but it's GorlicBread. He's desperate for content. So this one is 8 minutes, 59 seconds long. We're going to 1.25 it. And thank you for the super chat, Vixen Blossom. Apparently, FFG let her dog stress the cat out. According to the brother, a couple people are mad about that. Yeah, according to the brother. The same brother who also told people that I contacted him and apparently told his sister that I was offering him money for tea, and that never happened. He then admits that he confused me with somebody else. I was like, yeah, sure. So for those of you who don't know why, and I learned this the other day, FFG completely did a 180 on me after I thought we had made peace. And we were not friends. We were not friendly. She apologized to me, and I said, you know what? I'll apologize for my part back, because when she would say low stuff to me, I'd say low stuff back to her. It's how I operate. But the good news is neither one of us ran to the police and cried trying to get emergency orders, because we're not pussy bitches like some people are. No show, Sammy. So we just apologized to each other. And I thought we moved on, and she did her own thing, I did my own thing. Well, all of a sudden, she completely turns on me again. And I thought it was because she was trying to help the Indian poverty pigs. Because if you remember, the Indian poverty pigs got caught calling me a predator and doing all this other stuff while they were covering for an absolute fucking monster of a human being. And then when that came out, they started exploiting the victim. They're still exploiting the victim to this fucking day, according to the farms. But it is what it is. So I couldn't figure out why she all of a sudden turned on me the way she did. Well, my videos are still up, Misanthropy. Listen, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You and your friends love saying I delete all my content. Go to playboard.co. I can't speak for Belinda, but go to playboard.co. My videos are still there. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, lady. My videos have not been deleted. They are all still up and up there. So go search FFG right now, and I'm sure you'll get them all. My video about her being a farmer and other stuff are still there. So Misanthropy, I don't know if you're just confused. Maybe you're having a mild stroke. I'm not sure. Anywho, so what was it saying? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. So anyway, so Kalari's back, and she has something to say. So I guess we're gonna listen to see what it is. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Frank Zen, how you doing?
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Yes. Yeah, we're still talking about it, and we're going to continue to talk about it. And
because my bad, Wilson, because they want to be able to talk about whatever they want, but they want to silence the rest of us. That's why they want to stream about everybody, but if you stream about them with the truth, they cry because they don't like the truth. They threaten you with police. They threaten you with courts. Broke neck goes wandering around, filing things, lying, perjuring herself. That's what they do. And for some reason, these fangirls, like Misanthropy, just ignore all of that and just focus on people. No, why are you blocking her, damn it? Misanthropy says deflection. No, it's called truth, Misanthropy. My videos about FFG are still up. And according to Belinda, so are hers. So I don't know what you're talking about.
In fact, I'm here to talk to you about more people talking about it that I wish would continue to talk about it, which is Kalari. You know what?
Oh, now he's back up Kalari's ass. Oh my God. You can't make this shit up if you try.
What's impressive about Kalari is that through all the things that she's been put through with this community.
This motherfucker, if there's one thing this motherfucker loves, it's weaponizing a female. This mofo loves you know what? I have just the picture for that. Let me see if I can put it up. Hold on. This motherfucker loves weaponizing a female. Is this the one? No, hold on. There it is. Look at that. Oh, he's hiding under a skirt. Look at him go. Oh, Kalari, I wish you'd come back. I want to hear more from you about FFG. There it is. Oh my God. So many women. Bridget, Breezy, Jessica, now Kalari. He loves weaponizing a female on his behalf. It's insane.
She still used her voice. As a matter of fact, I want you to just read right after Kalari's chat what it says there. As a what? Oh, a former supporter.
Yeah.
Now, Kalari is one of the few that, unfortunately, along with many of us, had to sit back while FFG basked in the glow of targeting various creators, even people who were just making comments.
Excuse me, your friend, the YouTube Underground, also kicked her out, Gorlic. Oh, that's right. You have to keep kissing that ass, though, right? Okay, got it.
Now, seeing that FFG was clearly dishonest about countless things.
Oh,
but
no, we just figured that out now.
and maybe, most importantly, continue to find a way to monetize.
No, I'm playing Gorlic's video. Gorlic is recapping her for whatever reason. I don't fucking know, Lex. Oh, God.
Not only her lies, but the lies about other people. And what is more than interesting to many of us...
I have put so many videos out about this guy. He won't address any of them. But now he's going to harp on FFG's lies about him. GorlicBread. Explain the Moody Strong, the fuck cancer, the OnlyFans girlfriend, the wasp stings, the unemployment, the uninsurance that you got at an employed rate. What else? Explain how your bladder kidney disease became liver disease. Explain how you were dying in December of 2021 and then miraculously resurrected in Gorl World in April of 2022. Explain how you got into a stem cell facility so quickly. Explain how you got stem cells research when it's not even fully approved in the state you live in. Why can't you answer any of that? Oh, that's right, because I caught you.
Of us is that when FFG is now being confronted, she is trying to shield herself behind the fallout of her personal life, her family life being on Twitter.
Shit.
No one cares. FFG,
Yeah,
I don't care
yeah,
about
yeah,
your father
yeah,
or your brother and what they're tweeting and what they
Yeah, you
haven't
do.
tweeted and what they've...
This is the best thing that ever happened to you, motherfucker, because you were bleeding subs and all eyes were on you.
thought about. None of it matters. It's not why I'm here. But you certainly cared a lot about other people's personal life. You certainly applauded when reactors and viewers had their personal information dragged through Gorl World. But here we are in a situation...
I'm sorry. This motherfucker I'm sorry. Why are we acting like the people he's sucking up to didn't use my sister as a profile picture, didn't call your mama's wife, didn't contact somebody's mother who has dementia in a nursing home? I'm sorry, GorlicBread. What did FFG do again compared to all of that shit? Oh, that's right. Bested you content-wise. Did really shitty things, cross lines she shouldn't have, but was willing to do, and you all applauded her for it. And you want to sit here and talk about the things she did to other creators? All she did to other creators was make you all look like the fake motherfuckers that I've been saying you are for years. She didn't do nothing else to you guys. She didn't call your mama, Gorlic. Did she call your mama? Did she call your mama in a home and fuck with her? Did she do that? No, she didn't. So please explain to me what it is that FFG did to other creators that comes close to what the heifers you're sucking up to have done to other creators, their families, their spouses, their friends, their jobs. Right? Right? Contacting Callie's uncle. Right? Right? But you won't call up that GorlicBread because you're a pussy. So the only thing FFG did was make you look like the ass licker you are. And now you all look stupid for it. And while everybody's rallying around you all now, sooner or later when the dust settles, people are going to be like, holy fuck, did we really just turn on the only motherfucker who was given to charity to support a bunch of greedy pigs who give to their own charities? Good luck, though. Wish you well.
Situation where many of us could do the very same to you, and we're choosing not to. But why are we continuing to talk about this? Because, quite frankly, if we didn't...
What do you mean that your friends are in constant contact with her brother? Who had a very tumultuous relationship with FFG, never even went that far. He contacted me. And I was always like, yeah, I'm not going to go and like do things until you can show me concrete proof. Because unlike you motherfuckers, I'm not desperate to take a bitch down. If shit falls in my lap, I verify it and I will stream about it. But boy, did he try, oh, well, I have things about my sister. And I said, well, show me some proof. And he couldn't. So it was done. Shut off, moved on, goodbye. So what do you mean? We're not going to do the things you're doing to people. She's not messaging people's family members. She's not on the phones with somebody's wife. She's not on the phone fucking with someone with dementia. So what are you talking about, Ryan Moody? What are you talking about?
Didn't. We would be the massive hypocrite. All the failed reactors who are out doing their victory lap, somehow able to sit there and say they told us so?
Yes, we did.
Who told us anything like this?
Me, Belinda, Busy, Kate. Who else? Do we have any more people on the list? Can we get a list of people who told you?
No one expected this from FFG.
I still don't even know. I still don't even know what FFG did. I can tell you so many things FFG has done that I'm just like, wow, I can't believe. Like, because remember, when FFG was making disparaging comments about my mother's dementia, Charlie Gold was promoting her. This is the... Go watch Frenchie. Go, Frenchie, the way Frenchie drags Gigi, Peanut, and Belinda, it's the bestest. Go watch Frenchie. It's like Frankenstein's monster. You dumbasses created a little Frankenstein's monster, and now you want to cry 5 years later, still looking like the third-round draft pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is crazy to me, because you're on yet another weight loss journey and on the jab. So I don't know if you're drinking it. I don't know if you're injecting it into your pets, but you're not doing it correctly. But at the end of the day, you propped this woman up. All of you loved Frenchie. Oh, the Frenchie drags are great. The Frenchie drags are great. And now you're mad? Now you're mad because she beat you at your own game? Okay.
That's why so many people are outraged.
Okay.
That's why so many people are angry. Because we know for a fact that FFG had all the time and all the motivation in the world once she had BBJ to come online and show all those vet papers and show all those bills.
Didn't she? Hold on, wait a minute. I thought she showed vet papers. Am I on drugs? Wait a minute. Estoy en las drogas? I thought, because, what's her name? Hater Tater translated the vet. What is she talking about? Didn't she take BBJ to a vet, and Hater Tater translated the vet report, and I think the vet noticed like matting, ingrown nails. What am I missing?
Those bills. Why did she do that? Well, twofold. Number one, she wanted to make herself look like the hero in the community, which I understand. She did put this cat in a much better situation to some extent, and no one's trying to take that away.
No, you are taking that away because none of you greedy content leech motherfuckers have the balls to stand up and say, guys, this is crazy. Turning on this woman over something we celebrated her for is crazy. And girl, like, I didn't expect you to do that. I already knew. The moment I got recommended the video we're going to watch next, I said, let me look at Gorlic's channel. Guarantee you, Gorlic is after FFG. I did not expect you at all. I expected Pulpy to do the same. I expected Zachary to do the same. None of you have the fucking balls to ever stand up for what is right around here. FFG has done and said so much shit that she deserved heat 4 years ago. It is fascinating to me that you're all sitting here trying to make a cat rescue and a ginormous donation what she needs to be canceled for. Holy shit nuggets.
Before you come here and start typing that FFG is still some hero and we should just be happy. We'll get to being happy for BBJ in a moment. But understand how quick FFG was to show all those documentations from the vet about the claws and the paws. But now that the truth would reflect poorly on her, somehow she can't do the very same thing.
And they were okay with all of that, Ada. Like, this is why, like, if people are like, you're defending FFG. No, I'm not defending FFG. I'm trying to understand how stupid you have to be to let people like Charles and the Indiana Poverty Pig run this scam on all of you. Like, how stupid do you have to be? It could never be me. Oh, it could never be me to be sitting around and letting those 3 idiots get me riled up over a cat rescue and a fucking charity. Couldn't be me. This woman has done so much other shit she should have been called out for. If I watched those idiots religiously and they tried to turn me against FFG for a cat, saving a cat and not announcing its death, I'd be like, unsubscribe, membership's canceled. But then again, I'm not the target audience. I'm not an idiot.
Do you expect me to believe that FFG doesn't have documentation for what was ultimately BBJ's last visit? So when it was Chantal, you had live streams and celebrations and 2-hour anniversaries of this. But
did she do all that? She had anniversaries and stuff? I don't remember. I don't really watch her. I don't know. But everybody I ask and I say, did she ask for money directly? Everyone's like, no. People would just kept throwing her money at her. This is for BBJ. And maybe she should have been like, yeah, you know, BBJ's dead. Which person, like I said, she should have did because she would have made so much money. It would have pissed them off even more. But she didn't do that. But like, again, if you have disposable income and you think that instead of spending it on yourself, you should throw it at a woman you don't know to get one over on another woman you don't know, you're a moron. I can't help you with that. I got a couple memberships to people I enjoy watching. That's it. Like, you know, I don't mind throwing a little bit here, a little bit there, but like if you are voluntarily throwing your money to spite Chantal, you are an idiot. And I don't know how else to say that to you. You are an idiot. I hope that helps. So don't blame FFG. Blame yourself.
When it was you had nothing.
Blame
and of
yourself.
course, the reason you now say that you have nothing is because
like Whitney Houston,
your personal life was on the internet and you couldn't deal with that. I mean, pretty much a double standard there for everyone but you. Then you're allowed to show the paperwork, you're allowed to show everyone else's personal life, but when it's you, then I mean, we haven't been online for more than 15 minutes in a handful of days.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? He cried because I caught him in a lie about being financially stable, catching him in the fact that he's been sued by multiple credit cards. And now he's lecturing FFG about how she can't keep her life offline. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't take it. They literally, it's like, if there was a magnet that just attracted really fucking stupid people, they would all just be ding, 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 ding. They'd all be attracted to the Indiana poverty pigs, Charles, this idiot. I don't understand it, and I'm glad I don't, because the last thing I want to be in my mid-40s is a piece of shit. We have 40 and 50-year-olds in this space who are very proud of the legacy they're leaving their families, and that's great. That's great for you. I am proud of not being a piece of shit, and I think that's what I need to keep reminding myself is stop trying to understand this, because you never will. You have family. You have friends. You were not abandoned. Your mother was not an actual alcoholic like some of these were. You actually have things going for you. Stop trying to understand this, but it's so hard because I'm such a person who needs to understand shit. And none of this makes sense to me. None. I said Whitney Houston because he said I have nothing, okay? I was just thinking The Bodyguard. Shut up.
It's not what the community is used to you doing.
Oh, God.
So let me close this out.
Go ahead. Finally.
Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
what all of you need to understand is
What?
that BBJ
Yeah. It's dead.
didn't deserve any of this. Okay, BBJ didn't deserve to be used by Chantal, and that's why so many of us were glad when she was out of that.
BBJ didn't deserve any. I don't know. I don't know. GorlicBread, can we see any paperwork about you being on the final stages of life that you say that has happened? No. Oh, okay. Touche. Let's see. I don't get the dog piling. They all hate her and making hit pieces, asking where she is. I thought they want her a few too, because they need her for content, especially the poverty pigs. Chantal's drying up, and the poverty pigs only excel when they're in wars, until of course the wars go south, and then they run to the police like the bitches they are. But it never works out for them, and it's gonna come back to them at some point. But I digress. Am I the only one that didn't even care for the cat? I don't understand this attachment with someone else's animal. I don't. But Michael, I don't think any of these people cared about the cat. They just cared about getting one over on Chantal. That's it. Nobody gives a fuck about the cat. Nobody was attached to the cat. They threw their money at FFG because it was to get one over on Foodie Beauty. That's it. End of story. Nothing else to say.
Out of that situation. Okay, but BBJ, more importantly, didn't deserve to be used by FFG. This is a pet that spent its entire final years as a prop.
So you would have preferred the cat stay with Foodie Beauty then? Is that what he's saying? Or the cat have been euthanized prematurely? Is that GorlicBread? Just to be clear, you're not going to respond to me because you're a pussy. But just to be clear, you would have preferred the cat either stay with Foodie Beauty and be euthanized early, or have been left behind when she moved. That's what you're saying. Because if BBJ did not deserve this, clearly you can tell me what BBJ did deserve. You're a fucking phony. She took a cat you all said was neglected and being abused. She gave that cat a home. That cat passed away of old age at some point. She took that cat's ashes home. What else did you want? We all know you don't give a fuck, Gorlic. You're just mad because she makes money that allows her to live a better life than you do. That's why you're mad, Gorlic. Just same with the poverty pigs and all the other ones. None of you give a flying fuck about the cat. All you care about is the almighty motherfucking dollar. But I need to know, what did BBJ deserve then? Because we can't win. Foodie's an animal abuser. Foodie's neglecting the cat. Foodie's gonna put the cat down prematurely. Cat gets rescued, everybody celebrates. Fast forward. BBJ didn't deserve that. BBJ didn't deserve that rescue. Not from FFG, and just didn't deserve that. God, you're also fucking jealous. Too bad jealousy doesn't burn calories.
In one term, a prop for Chantal. Pete's.
Pete's!
For another term, absolutely.
I have a headache. Shut up, GorlicBread. I have a headache. Shut
for
up.
FFG. A tool to gain popularity.
Sure.
To gain
sure.
good faith.
Sure.
To gain support.
Sure.
And yes, I know some of you hate to hear it, but
sure.
to gain financially. The only difference.
Hey, GorlicBread, I need you to make a video about a reactor in this space calling somebody's mother with dementia and filling her head with lies that her daughter that her daughter that her daughter abandoned her. I wanted you to make a video about that. Since you're so like invested in creators' lives and how people around here treat the human race, can we get a video about you commenting on a creator calling a nursing home and telling a woman with dementia that her daughter abandoned her? Can we get a video about that? Cool. I'm looking forward to it since you've clearly become GorlicBread, the humanitarian. I can't fucking wait to hear your take on that.
In this situation between Chantal and FFG is, well, and if you zoom out, FFG made multiples more off this animal's life than Chantal ever did.
Jealous.
To the point that FFG kept profiting even when the animal was gone.
Jealous.
And if you're willing to just overlook all of that in the sake of, well, at least the animal was in a better place, you really don't know that. You really don't know that. I know that a lot of us want to think that BBJ was in a better place and want to think that BBJ was cared for, but we certainly can't think that BBJ was being respected.
So you think this... oh my God. Am I losing my fucking mind? You idiots know cats have a lifespan, correct? You know cats sooner or later are going to cross the rainbow bridge as they put it on social fucking media. Did you expect this cat was gonna live forever? Did you expect this cat was gonna go on and die in peace on his favorite rocking chair outside of some trashy trailer in the Midwest somewhere while the sun set on his glistening skin? Did you expect the cat to die that way on his outside of his favorite home? Because cats die. They die. Sometimes cats die without euthanasia. It's called getting old. So what again is the problem with FFG taking that cat? Don't tell me what the poverty pigs say is the problem, because we all know they're just trying to make a fucking dollar. GorlicBread, I want you to grow a pair of balls, make a video tonight. What exactly did FFG do wrong? Don't repeat the talking points of jealous heifers and has-been hater nation queens. I want you, GorlicBread, as a man, okay, can you muster up enough testosterone for the assignment? What did she do wrong, and what was wrong with BBJ? How was BBJ disrespected? Because I think what you're saying is if I go rescue a 17-year-old cat from the shelter, and I put him on my channel, and then that cat dies a year later from old age, I think you're saying that I used that cat none of this makes fucking sense. None of this makes sense.
If BBJ had been respected, we would have been given the date.
How was BBJ not respected? Why do you guys respect a cat more than you respect the creators that get terrorized in this fucking space? I'll respect that cat when you start calling out the pigs who harass our families, who harass our friends, who lie to the courts, who flag down police officers like fat fucking losers on the side of the road over in ghetto Graceland. I will give you the BBJ respect when you start treating creators who get shit on in this space with respect. You want me to care more about a fucking cat, how a cat may not have been treated, than what your friends do to people around here? Fuck off, GorlicBread. Fuck off. Why don't you stand up for something that fucking matters? Call out the garbage in your community. Stop acting like you give a fuck about a dead cat when you are surrounded by the worst of the worst. Charlie hiding her fucking doxes on Discord, passing them around 5 years ago. The poverty pigs doing the nasty shit they do to people's families. Although I still say, her using my sister's photo was probably the highlight of her life, because for once, she wasn't, as they say in Wicked, hideous. So at least that 24 hours gave her a little bit of a self-esteem boost. But like, fuck you, GorlicBread. Fuck you, GorlicBread. This cat is getting treated better than fucking human beings in this space. It's insane.
When it happened, we would have all collectively mourned in our own way, BBJ being the queen of the community that she is. But instead,
look how fucking fake he is. BBJ being the queen of the community like he is. Oh my God, GorlicBread. Go get a fucking testosterone shot tomorrow, please.
That information was continually withheld from us. Because FFG...
Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you take a break from polishing her colon with your tongue, Ryan? And why didn't you just say, hey, FFG, can you tell us how the cat's doing? You could have made a video about it. Oh, but you didn't. Because you didn't want FFG to come after you when she was at her peak. But now that she's losing subs, and now that she's losing support, here comes tough GorlicBread. Yeah, you should have told us, FFG, about the cat. Maybe you should have asked about the cat. Instead of getting virtually engaged to women, instead of stealing Bridget's AI for your merchandising content, instead of crying to her in the middle of the night because you're having panic attack, maybe you should have taken that opportunity to say, hey, I have a valid question. Where's BBJ? Oh, but you couldn't do that because pussy.
Wanted to ensure that you never forgot she is the one that...
It's like you can't make that shit up, Amber Chick. You can't make that shit up. The same Charlie who 5 years ago was happy to spread my docs in Discords and so Callie could make a video. Fake, 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 fake. Did he ever mention BBJ when he couldn't make money off the cat? Curious, ham and beans. I'm not sure, but thank you for the super chat. Curious, I don't know.
Quote unquote saved this animal. My final point, and I want you to honestly
I thought
think
he was ending this video 10 fucking minutes ago.
about this. If you're willing to just overlook this for FFG, then that's on you.
Yeah.
But understand, a day will come
You overlook a lot of shit, Gorlic.
where we learn that
Yeah.
all that money Chantal was taking for Sasa didn't all go to Sasa. You know,
I know this motherfucker. Hold on. Guys. I know this motherfucker is not about to compare BBJ being taken in by FFG and dying of old age or whatever to whether or not a little girl with Down syndrome was used for monetary gain. I know this motherfucker isn't about to compare the BBJ situation to a little girl with Down syndrome. Lord Jesus, give me the strength in this here, your upcoming birthday month, to get through this insanity so I can make it to 2026 in one piece. Amen.
you know, maybe Salah comes out and says, well, you know, Chantal never wanted to tell you this, but because she won't stop talking about my family, I guess I'll let you know that half the money that was supposed to go to Sasa actually went to Sasa. Remember, when that day comes, or if anything like that happens, if you're sitting here and you're standing beside FFG, don't you dare sit there and talk about Chantal that day doing the wrong thing and making the wrong decisions and misallocating or not earmarking funds the proper.
What is he talking about? If you didn't turn on her after rescuing a cat we all said was being abused and donating $14,000, then don't you dare have the audacity to speak on a little girl with Down syndrome being exploited for cash. Holy fook.
The proper way.
Oh,
because you
my
are very
God.
much making a choice today in this community, whether it's right or wrong, to take money, whether you're asking for it or not, and not allocate it the way.
Oh, you mean like saying you need money to have something removed from Facebook, GorlicBread? Is that what you mean? Collecting money and saying, hey, we need money to have something removed off of Facebook that Belinda got removed with, I think, 2 or 3 reports? Did you mean like that? You mean like that, right, GorlicBread? I'm looking forward to your video addressing that situation as well.
the way you are expected to. And that damages everyone in this community.
Yeah.
From my standpoint as a creator, where people are...
You need to get a life. This is so weird. You are like, people expect this from me as the gays, but even I won't even do this. Like, this is just embarrassing at this point to pretend to be so invested in what happened to a cat. Like I said, FFG has said and done so much other shit that I could call her out for. This cat nonsense, I am embarrassed for your manhood. I'm sorry, your lack of manhood, GorlicBread. I would be so, I don't even know how you sleep at night. I'm assuming with a tampon inserted. I don't know.
People are certainly going to be less likely to send super chats or donations or memberships.
Oh, honey, they didn't send her super chats and memberships because of BBJ. They sent it because she was willing to do things that no one else wanted to do. Things that the people used to call her out for. And then when she got too big, they started supporting. Because let's not forget, Indiana Poverty Pig was all against cow tipping. And then FFG smacked her around and she suddenly was like, I love cow tipping. I love Frenchie. I love Frenchie. Yeah. Okay.
But also, to bring this back to the beginning, viewers like Kalari that gave their money sat here today and said, it's okay. I'm fully aware. Being ignorant in the moment doesn't mean that I can ask for my money back today. It impacts everyone.
You can't ask for your money back, period. Because Kalari, instead of throwing money at FFG to get attention on her channel,
perhaps should have saved that money so the next time she had the bubble guts from eating a bad burrito, she could have paid for her hospital visit herself. I am not going to feel bad. Nobody is taking wire transfers from Kalari's bank account. Okay? If you are in a chat saying, here, Frenchie, here's $10. I love what you did for BBJ. That's on you. So hopefully Kalari has learned to save her money and stop giving it to deadbeats on the internet. Because then, when things go to hell, like she needs to save an undocumented citizen, or she needs, like I said, a bubble gut transfusion, whatever, because she got the fucking Chipotle runs, she won't need to do a GoFundMe. She could say, wow, look at all the money I saved this year by not throwing it at assholes. Huh. Funny how that works. Huh.
But again, the important thing to remember, the person who gained the most from all
miracle.
This is the one saying the least right now. And I have a feeling that before this week, you'd probably think that these conversations would be reserved for Chantal, not FFG.
Just a reminder that Bridget last week said that this man is Chantal. She said this man is Foodie Beauty. His eating habits, his living habits. She said his house is filthy. It's a pigsty. Dust everywhere, cat fur. He's overweight. He eats junk food. He's got no concept of health, working out, nothing. Bridget came out and said that this man is Chantal, a male Chantal. So just remember that as you're hearing him do whatever the fuck he's doing here, trying to paint FFG out to be like Chantal. She could be Chantal too. I've said that before too. Fucking Chantal Jr. But like I said, a lot of other shit to criticize FFG for. But the fucking cat and the charity, come on.
Love to know your thoughts on it. Appreciate you watching.
My thoughts that you suck. All right. So I want to watch this video. A lot of you are probably going to leave now because I'm done with the Garlic Dragon. But if you want to stick around, stick around. Shadow here recommended me this video, and it's what led me here today. So it's a channel called Visual Venture. And it's YouTubers who faked their deaths for dumb reasons. By the way, Christina Latina is not GorlicBread. I'm pretty sure it's not GorlicBread anymore because she's all over Bridget's channel. And GorlicBread wouldn't be talking shit about himself because his ego's too big. She's definitely a person. Anyway, so YouTubers who fake their deaths for dumb reasons. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 or 7 of them. I've never seen this video. Shadow here sent it to me and made me think of GorlicBread. It landed us here today. So I want to watch it with you guys and then call it a night. And then I'm going to go get on the treadmill and then walk my fat ass for a little bit. And then make a little something to eat, a little late night snack. And then I might go live tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I might do a Craig live. I got to talk to Belinda about this drunken stream if it was worth watching or not. Because I like to react to Craig more than BJ when he do that stuff. Because Craig just cracks me up. I don't know why he cracks me up. He sits there talking to the ladies, his little emoji thing. He takes nothing seriously, and BJ just sits there cussing him out the whole time. So if he got drunk and had himself a good time, I feel like I might want to watch that. But I'll tag Belinda. Bridget is Bridge Baby Icy, Gemma. So Bridget, for some reason, hates me more than... I'm not sure why Bridget, but she hates me. Like, she just hates me. She claims I did things I never did, whatever. Bridget, for some reason, went and dated GorlicBread and defended him vehemently. This was after Jessica Messica. This was after Christina the Latina. This was after Just Breezing Today. And this was after all this fuck shit that me, Busy Little B, and others caught him doing. She still went and dated him. And then she discovered that most of the things we were saying is true. And now she's exposed him left and right over the last week. Can somebody link her channel? Because the videos of her exposing him are hysterical. So it's Bridge Baby Icy. I don't know if that's the @ sign though, but I'm sure if there's a moderator who could throw it in chat. Go watch her exposés because I reacted to them, but I never shut the fuck up in case you haven't figured that out. At least that's what Strawberry Deuce says. So go watch those videos on there. But anyways, okay. So watch this with me. If you want to hang around, great. If not, I understand. I'll be back for more drama maybe tomorrow. All right, here we go. Ooh, that's loud as shit.
If you guys are making fun of me or laughing and saying it's fake, then you guys are just terrible people.
So you're telling me this guy released an anime, and then out of nowhere, the next day, he's dying in 100.
Oh, thanks for the super chat. This is... How the hell did it go? There it is. This waist compared... Yes, it took me a second. Correct, Vixen Blossom. He compared a girl with Down syndrome for a war-torn nation to a cat. Yes. Yes. And FFG is the bad person here for the cat and the charity. Let that sink in, all of you idiots who are turning on FFG because a woman with an IQ of a turnip is telling you to because she is desperate to make that money she just can't make happen even though she's been doing this for how fucking long. Let that sink in. Thanks for the super chat.
100 days.
All right, guys, stop. I'm not. I just wanted to prank my family.
That is so sad that someone could be so pathetic to fake their own because they were upset about a ban in a game.
Imagine crying your eyes out because your favorite YouTuber passed away. Then the next day, they're back like nothing ever happened. It's insane. These are YouTubers who faked their death for dumb reasons,
I didn't realize that's a thing.
ranked from the least to the most ridiculous. Yao Cabrera. Who is Yao Cabrera? He's a YouTuber who faked his own kidnapping. He even tricked his fans into donating $30,000 for his fake
His own kidnapping and he got ransom?
That's how devious this guy is. Yao is extremely popular and controversial in Latin America, but in December 2020, he went viral for a very sad reason. That month, 2 videos of Yao appeared online. In the first, Yao was cruising down the street in a red sports car. Suddenly, 2 men in motorbikes pulled up next to him. People were crying and Yao was slumped in the car. He looked lifeless. Yao's fans were heartbroken. Some even marched in the streets demanding answers from the police.
Fans de Cabrera marchan por su muerte y causan incidentes. I don't know what this says. Fans, Yao Cabrera fans march for his death. I don't know what this
But while they were grieving, Yao was very much alive. And the way the truth came out was wild. This tragedy was just one of Yao's pranks. The hitmen on the motorcycle were paid actors. Yao was waiting for the perfect time to reveal himself, but his plan had one big flaw. Witnesses. While Yao's team was filming the fake incident, people nearby saw everything. They thought it was a movie scene, so they pulled out their phones and started recording. A few days later, when Yao's fans were grieving, those witnesses posted their videos. You could see the fake situation being filmed multiple times. Yao's fans felt betrayed. Others still believed he was gone. It was just confusing. Days later, something happened that solved the mystery. Yao was arrested. Surprisingly, it had nothing to do with faking his demise. He was arrested for throwing a party during lockdown. That's when people finally saw Yao alive and well. But
Oh my god, caught during a COVID party during lockdown. What a way to go.
Yao's antics didn't end there. He kept getting into trouble, one scandal after another, and eventually he got involved in serious crimes. Today, he's allegedly in jail, sentenced to 4 years behind bars. But I wonder if it's just one of his other pranks. While people like Yao fake medical
I never
emergencies
heard of this person. Like, what did he do for content? I don't know what the fuck that is.
to get views, there are real people who go through real medical emergencies every day, but don't get the help.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that, GorlicBread? Hold on. Let's tap it back a second. I want GorlicBread. This piece is for you. Listen.
To 4 years behind bars. But I wonder if it's just one of his other pranks. While people like Yao fake medical emergencies to get views, there are real people who go through real medical emergencies every day, but don't get the help they need. I get it though. I'm gonna sit down most hours of the day to work on these videos
That's dedicated to GorlicBread.
for you guys, and over the years, this sedentary lifestyle has done a lot of harm on my body, and the older I get, it's not getting better. So at the time, my medical insurance was terrible. My doctors and specialists did not care, and they did not know what they were doing. It was honestly super, super frustrating. So I knew it was time to find a doctor that could help me. And something that saved me a ton of time was ZocDoc, which is today's sponsor. But it helped me long before this collaboration. ZocDoc is a free website where you can find and book top-rated it takes. Plus, you can 20 guys
And
click
the next person.
the Dobre brothers.
The who? The Dobre brothers. But for some reason, the chapter, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's spelled Doe Brothers. D-O-U-G-H. That's weird, but I guess it's the Dobre brothers. Okay.
Dobre brothers have 36 million subscribers. With numbers like that, they don't need to fake anything to get views. But for some reason, they love faking deaths. The first time was in January 2022. They posted a video called My Twin Brother is Dead. It opens with Lucas reading a letter from his twin, Marcus. The first line says, "Put this on YouTube. I want everyone to know." As Lucas keeps reading, he realizes it's a goodbye letter.
I just want to say I love you guys so much, and I wanted to write you this letter before I go.
Lucas starts freaking out. He runs through the house searching for Marcus, but there's no sign of him. Even the cameraman starts to panic.
Either he meant disappearing, like he's gone and we still gotta go, like, find him and see why he would decide to do that, or he meant, you know what I mean.
Finally, they search the backyard and
As a viewer, what point do you say the fact that cameras are rolling on this tells me it's probably fake? Because, like, if I got a letter like that, I wouldn't be like, hey, start the camera, get the cameras rolling.
they find a tombstone. All signs point to one thing. The Marcus has passed away. Then right before the video, Marcus shows up. And the first thing out of his mouth is ridiculous.
I just wanted to prank my family. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. I'm still alive. I love you guys so much. I flew out to LA by myself just to pull off this prank.
Viewers felt tricked and they didn't hold back. The video got over 12,000 comments. Most were negative. One said, "You really shouldn't do a prank like this."
I thought it, but I said, no, please don't summon. Please do not summon. do not summon, please.
Your audience is naive, young children, and you definitely know that. But the Dobre brothers didn't seem to care. Tricking their audience was just another way to get views. So they did it again and again. Every time the thumbnail had a coffin.
God, they used
to
their
this day, they
sister?
never apologized or deleted those videos. This next case involves a streamer most of us know all too well. Neon. This is Neon, and he might be the most annoying streamer ever. Neon makes rage bait. That's content designed to make viewers mad, and it works. Just Google Neon. You'll see tons of people calling him out. But something changed in December 2019. For once, the internet wasn't mad at Neon. People were praying for him. It all started with a video titled "Neon is Dying." In it, Neon's brother came on camera with terrible news. Neon had a brain tumor, and things weren't looking good. The very next day, another video dropped. It was called Neon's Final Words. This time, Neon spoke directly to viewers. He said he was scheduled for brain surgery.
If the surgery doesn't go well, because if the surgery does not go well, I'll bleed out. And if that happens, you know, that's what's gonna happen.
How old is this fucking kid? And he's that popular? What does he do? Now you can't hear me? Oh, shit.
Didn't just say
I'm telling you, that was Gorlic's videos. His quality sucks. His audio was so low.
goodbye. He also sent a message to those doubting him.
If you guys are making fun of me or laughing, saying it's fake, then you guys are just terrible people.
Viewers waited anxiously for the next update. Would Neon survive? The answer came on December 26th. It was titled "He's Gone. RIP." Right at the start, it said "RIP Neon 2004 to 2019." What followed was a tribute. Just clips of Neon smiling, streaming, and just having fun. 4 days passed. There were no new videos of Neon's channel. It felt like he was truly gone. Then on day 5, a miracle happened. Neon was alive. The new video was titled "I'm Alive." In it, Neon said he survived the surgery.
So
what is this kid's claim to fame? And imagine doing this Chantal shit for years, every day. Fucking, you have preteens passing you in views and subs. Oh shit. I mean, who hasn't lapped you at this point? Holy fuck, what a loser.
the surgery was 2 days ago. I've been resting, relaxing the past 2 days.
At this point, his story made zero sense. A few days ago, he was deceased. Now he was saying he survived. Besides, brain surgery takes months to recover from. But somehow, Neon was fine after just 2 days. This was a new low even for Neon. People were furious. Neon's story made it to Reddit, and a new revelation came out. Turns out, Neon has faked his demise before. He admitted it in an interview.
I just did it twice. No one knows about this because I deleted it. I said I got in a car crash and...
Neon got a lot of...
He's laughing about it.
Backlash. Eventually, he quietly deleted all 4 videos about his illness, but he never apologized. Instead, he made jokes about it.
So I just want to say that I do have approximately 3.5 days to live, and I just hope you guys can make me feel better and pray for me.
Maybe one day he'll quit these childish games. Till then, Neon will probably keep being Neon. This next...
Why do people continue watching is what I don't fucking understand. Like, why would you continue watching somebody who does... Like, that would be, like, the end for me. I mean, I don't really have anybody religious that I walk... Well, I mean, outside of, like... I like my freaking reviews, my Vivian tries, and I have some, like, cinema sins and stuff like that, but... They focus on like content, like, you know, reactions to movies, or this, if you watch Cinema Sins, you know what they do, or like Vivian and Freaking Reviews, they do like product reviews. Why would you watch somebody and get invested in their life and let them manipulate you like this all the time? It doesn't even make any fucking sense.
This next YouTuber turned their final days into a whole...
I was just unsub, and he's probably still getting a ton of views. That's the part I don't get.
Event. Black the Anime. The countdown started on August 7th, 2023. Black the Anime posted a YouTube short titled 100 Days Left to Live. It showed him crossing items off a bucket list. He didn't say why he only had 100 days. Every day he posted another video. 99 days left, 98 days left, 97 days. You get the point. The views started climbing. So did the questions. Was he sick? Was this a prank? Then came day 70. At the start of the video, he was in a hospital bed looking weak. Now it looked real, but he still didn't name the disease. 3 days later, he
what is this? How old is this kid? What the fuck is going on?
finally did. He claimed it was a pancreas issue. The comment section was full of support, but the countdown...
Oh my god. We gotta get Gorlic in this fucking... How do I get this attention to Visual Venture? So Visual Venture, do I have a story for you? YouTuber who had 55 different diseases, wasp stings, oh lord. Maybe not cancer, anabolic steroid abuse, allegedly, like, oh my god, what a video that would fucking be.
Videos continued. Then came day 1. The last video was called "See You All in the Next Life." Then the channel went completely silent. No new videos, nothing. People assumed he passed away, and they mourned him. But a month later, a totally different story came out. After Black the Anime disappeared, another YouTuber decided to investigate. Then he made a video telling everyone what he discovered.
The very next day, after advertising his anime, he posted this video. I have 100 days left to live. Huh. So you're telling me this guy released an anime, and then out of nowhere, the next day, he's dying in 100 days. Seems sketchy, right?
The countdown wasn't real. It was just a trick to get views and promote his anime. And it added up. Every video had a Discord link. That link led to a paid server.
For $40 a month, You can be a voice actor and become a main character for his dumb anime cartoon.
Oh my god, this is like GorlicBread's hero right here. GorlicBread, take notes.
So let's recap. He claimed he was dying while promoting an anime and charging his fans money to join a Discord. Then people looked closer at the countdown videos. They realized he reused the same clips on different days. The video for 2 days left was just a copy and paste of the video for 87 days left. He just slapped on 2 over the 87. It was clear now. The countdown was fake and so was the illness. Everyone thought Black the Anime would admit the truth, but instead he did something even more ridiculous. On January 24th, a new video appeared on Black the Anime's channel. It was titled, "I'll Continue My Best Friend's Legacy. I Won't Let His Death Be in Vain." It showed a masked guy claiming to be Black the Anime's friend. According to him, Black gave him the channel before he passed away. But fans weren't buying it. It felt like another act. This comment—
Oh my god, what up, like, for what? What is that? I mean, again, it's these people who just, I guess, they fucking views that bad and validation and attention. Who feels like it? If I have a fake my D on here, I ain't coming back. It'll be the best thing I ever do. Like, bye.
said it best. Imagine faking your death and then faking giving your channel to someone else. Congrats on choosing yourself to
I
enhance.
know the name LawTube, but I don't know. No, who's the lawyer that did a foodie video a couple months ago? Was that LawTube or was that somebody? I feel like there was a lawyer that got involved earlier this year about foodie content, but was that who you're talking about?
Inherit the channel you already owned. So far, this new owner has posted 6 videos, still claiming to be a different person. Let's see how long it lasts.
Was that the Island fucking boys?
This new owner has posted 6 videos, still claiming to be
there they are. Wait, that's them, isn't it? Yeah, that is them. Oh god, they give me anxiety. Oh, it's just right there. Yeah.
a different person. Let's see how long it lasts. This next YouTuber has the saddest story on this
Kate, a dead man switch. No.
list. Kyle Bryce. Kyle Bryce had a lot of haters, and he did something crazy to get back at them. Let's start from the beginning. Kyle ran a channel called Behind the Meme. He would pick an internet meme and explain what it meant.
Hello, internet, and welcome to Behind the Meme. Today we have a look at 420, dude.
The channel blew up fast, 700,000 subscribers in just 1 year, but after that, everything went downhill. Turns out, a lot of people hated it Behind the Meme. They said Kyle's videos were lazy. They mocked his voice, his editing, and his entire style. I felt like everyone was laughing at him, but Kyle—
Why did he get 700,000 subs then?
didn't stay quiet. He fired back.
There's another meme channel here on YouTube who recently decided to mock my videos, channel, and audience for no apparent reason other than insecurity. Crazy, right?
But Kyle's response triggered more mockery. Soon people were accusing him of ruining memes by explaining them.
The existence and continuation of Behind the Memes channel is dismantling and destroying the culture of memes, which has been delicately constructed over the course of 2 decades.
Then Kyle was doxxed. Someone leaked his full name and even his grandma's address. The pressure was getting to Kyle. He posted less and less. And in September 2018, Kyle posted a video expressing his sadness.
Some of these people might be the pricks that are online leaving negative, hateful comments, and I just wish that everybody was more positive.
Then Kyle uploaded a video called The End. You can guess what was in a video with that title. After years of bullying, Kyle was gone. For a second, the online trolls felt responsible and guilty, but they didn't get time to—
God, if I see a goodbye video from Gorlic in the next 6 months, I'm gonna pee myself.
grieve, because the very next day, Kyle was alive again. He made a video explaining that he did it to basically prove a point. Even though people felt bad for Kyle, many were angry. Kyle started posting again, but it was never the same. Views dropped, interest faded, but on the bright side, the bullying stopped. Sometimes embarrassment makes people do crazy things, like this next story. Savx. Savx's problems started when people accused him of cheating. He was a
9,200 followers and he got that kind of attention. Okay.
GTA gamer on the NoPixel server. He had fans, skills, and a solid reputation. But in November 2020, all that changed. During one stream, his aim was perfect. Too perfect.
Oh, I love these videos where they show the cheats that you can see people behind walls and stuff. I love those, like speedrunners get caught like cheating and stuff. I guess you can install like what do they call those? Not plugins. I can't think of it. Not a hack. Maybe hacks. So like Call of Duty, you can have it where like you can see people hiding behind walls, but your audience can't see it when you're streaming it. And then there's been like instances where people forget to like turn off the filter for like public, and like they're streaming, and then people are like, you're cheating, and they're like, what? And then they get kicked off Twitch. It's great.
Problem was, viewers didn't believe Sav was that good, so they looked closer, and they realized he was using an aimbot.
I can't. Did she fix those damn stream cards? Did she fix those damn cards yet? Those cards are hers were misspelled, like Steam starting. I think it said Steam instead of stream. God bless her. Oh, is that who LawTube is? Is that who LawTube is? That a guy I know. That's the guy that like the cocaina, right? And there were kids involved and other stuff. Is that LawTube? Oh, that's the guy I'm thinking of, right? I feel like there was like coke involved and other shit.
In other words, Sav was cheating. Just 2 days later, he was banned from the server. Sav was humiliated. Even fans called him out in the comments. The shame was too much. So Sav disappeared. He stopped streaming, stopped tweeting, stopped everything. Even his friends couldn't reach him.
I cannot get in contact with him. It actually hurts me a lot. I want to make sure he's okay. I want to make sure everything's good with him, and I can't get in contact with him, dude.
People started to worry. Then 2 months
Cheats. Yeah, they call them cheats. I'm an idiot.
later, the worst news dropped. Someone tweeted, "Serious, Sav has passed away." The news allegedly came from Sav's brother.
This is not Sav writing this. Sav passed away Christmas afternoon.
The GTA community was devastated. Tributes poured in. His name was painted on murals. Players even held a memorial inside GTA. But what happened next made those who were sad really mad. There was a streamer named Rami. He was one of Sav's closest friends. 5 months after Sav passed, Rami dropped a bombshell. He said Sav sent him a message.
Sav was DMing me.
What?
So I didn't know.
Imagine sitting watching a stream and then this guy says that Sav was messaging me when you think that guy's been dead for like 5 months. What in the world?
The dude. I got these DMs live on stream while I was streaming. You know what I'm saying?
He even showed screenshots of their chat. At first, Rami thought it was a troll or a hacker, but the messages felt real.
I think that's actually him because the way he was typing to me was the exact way he used to type to me. It was exactly the way he used to type to me.
Rami and his friends hired a private investigator. A few weeks later, the investigator confirmed it. Sav was alive.
We got someone to investigate, hired a guy. There is literally no doubt, zero doubt, actually zero doubt that he faked so.
Sav lied to everyone, but the fact that he did it because of a video game ban made it worse.
That is so sad that someone could be so pathetic to fake their own because they were upset about a ban in a game.
The GTA community was so mad that they removed Sav's in-game memorial. His name was scrubbed from tributes. They tried to erase his memory, but Sav never came to apologize. He just stayed in hiding, and it's unlikely he'll ever return to the spotlight. This next YouTuber went to extreme measures to get more subscribers. Extreme Game.
GorlicBread? Oh, never mind.
Extreme Games is run by two brothers, Tommy and Johnny Smith, but in 2018, they released a disturbing video. It was called "We're Quitting YouTube Because We're Dying," not clickbait. Their fans clicked and this is what they saw. Johnny said he had a kidney problem. Tommy was experiencing dizziness and vertigo. It was
oh my god. It's GorlicBread and his friend GorlicBread.
Serious that they were both quitting YouTube. That video was their final goodbye. Considering all this, what they said next made zero sense.
We're going to give away 2 iPhone X's, and all you got to do is literally like this video, turn on notifications on our channel, and subscribe.
I mean, literally, the GorlicBread video. I'm dying. I got a disease. It's not easy. I had to talk with my family about funerals. By the way, I'm almost at 100K subs, and so if you want to subscribe to the channel, affiliate links down below, and here's my Patreon list. Remember how fucked up that was? And we were all like, wait a minute. Did he just hawk his affiliate link, subscriber count, and Patreon list in a video where he said he's dying? What?
If they were so sick they were quitting YouTube, why were they doing a giveaway for likes and subs? A few days later, they uploaded again. It was titled "He Sings for His Dying Brother, Don't Cry." Tommy said that Johnny only has 4 weeks to live. Then Tommy sang a sad song to his brother. It was dramatic and emotional. Then out of nowhere, another giveaway.
We also want you guys to know that the doctor that we're going to right now, we found him from YouTube. If you subscribe to his channel, you...
So when people say to me, GorlicBread didn't ask for money, why do you think there was this is what I always say is what I feel like he was trying to do. Maybe not to this level, but I felt like when his channel started losing traction because he was getting called out in Madden for reusing content and stuff, I feel that he thought a sob story like this would turn the tides in the Madden community and people would like, oh, okay, we're so, we're pulling for you, and he would get all this support, and then he was going to have this miraculous recovery and he'd be good. It didn't work out that way. He cried 4 months later about being shadow banned, and then he appeared as GorlicBread. This is what I think he was trying to do. I didn't ask for money. Never said you did. Never said you asked for money. I said you were looking for attention and for a viral moment. These two are literally encompassing what I felt like GorlicBread was trying to do.
You're going to double your chances of winning this giveaway.
At this point, people were really suspicious, so they called the brothers out.
A giveaway? I don't know any of these people, Lex.
A giveaway in your word video where people have to like and subscribe and turn notifications on to stay updated and see if they won the giveaway?
The brothers made another video to defend themselves. The title was straightforward: "The Truth About Us Dying for Views." In it, they gave more details about their illness, but those new details sounded a bit exaggerated.
3 discs aren't functioning in my lower back. I have a gut that is leaked. So when you say, was he really...
This guy, is this where GorlicBread got this shit from? What year
I really
was this?
Most viewers didn't buy it, so the brothers played their final card. They posted no videos for 3 months. Then they returned with a video called "What Happened." Now they claim they spent the last few months with doctors, and the treatment was
So help me God, if they say they got stem cell therapy, I'm done. If they say they got stem cell therapy and it saved their lives, we are done.
Successful, so everything was fine.
What I want to say is we are feeling so much better thanks to Dr. Bergman, but no, we are not fully cured yet.
Remember, these are the same guys who said Johnny had 4 weeks to live. 3 months later, they were fine. Their story didn't add up, but no one cared. Viewers had lost interest in their story. That video got low views. Eventually, the brothers deleted all the videos about being sick. They never admitted to lying. They just moved on like nothing happened. The next case, it broke a lot of hearts, but it was a lie.
No stem cells.
Sketchak. Sketchak was a gamer with 40,000 subscribers, but in June 2015, he told his fans he was seriously ill.
I've been very sick and very busy for the past few months, spending every day either bedridden or going in and out of the hospital.
He didn't sound positive. Instead, he expected things to get worse. A few months later, he uploaded one last video. This time, he was saying goodbye.
This is my absolute final video to say goodbye before I stop using this account.
After that, nothing. Sketchak stopped uploading. Everyone assumed he passed away. His fans
Or
were
at least these people were smart enough to stop uploading, unlike GorlicBread, who found stem cell therapy, settled the court case, and then came back as if nothing happened. Bless his heart.
heartbroken. Team Fortress 2 added a tribute to him in the game, like he was a fallen hero. But Sketchak was about to go from hero to villain. 4 years later, someone started using Sketchak's Steam account to play online. Was Sketchak back from the dead? Nobody knew. Players started messaging the account, but instead of a normal reply, they got a weird frog gif. It looked like a joke, but it was actually a puzzle.
Is it GIF or GIF? I call it GIF. He just said GIF.
Frog gif was linked to an old Sketchak video. That video led to another. At the end was a video that said Sketchak was coming back. Sketchak was alive, but people weren't celebrating. He deceived the gaming community for 4 years. They felt like fools. Sketchak responded with a video titled Apology.
I can no longer bear the weight of my sins, which is why I've decided to come out with the truth and apologize for lying. So, I'm sorry.
But the most important part was why he lied. His reason sounded pretty selfish.
Somewhere along the way, I came to the conclusion that video games had ruined my life. And that was when I decided to shut down the channel.
Basically, he wanted to leave gaming, but instead of just quitting, he made up a fake illness. Some fans forgave him, others didn't. But weirdly, the scandal...
Maybe I'll get sick of Gorl World one day. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'm dead. Bye. Bye. And that'll be it. Bye.
Only made him more popular. His subscriber count doubled. In 2022, Sketchak disappeared again. He hasn't uploaded in over 3 years. No one knows if he'll ever be back. These YouTubers...
Oh my god, what if the Sketchak came back as Ryan Moody / GorlicBread? Do we have Sketchak's voice? I might have solved the mystery. Do we know what Sketchak sounds like? I wasn't listening to his voice just now.
Didn't just fake their deaths. They played it with people's emotions for views. But the truth is, views fade. But trust doesn't come back that easily. Visual venture.
And what happens when trust doesn't come back that easily? You move to another community the way GorlicBread did. Claudia, I'm not. If I ever quit YouTube, I will just tell you I'm quitting YouTube. Like I said, we're gonna pivot in the new year with more recorded content, less streaming. I'm gonna retool the membership tiers to do more of like early access to videos, but I want to get back to like, I don't know, like TikTok reactions, trailer. I want to do more reacting videos and like maybe live streams like here and there as more of a treat, but we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna talk to Belinda. I'm gonna see if that Craig drunk thing was worth reacting to, because when I see a video highlighting that Craig guy from Crom, I'm like, oh, that could be fun. And I know she went live this morning, but I couldn't watch. I had things to do. So I'm gonna see if that's worth it. If it is, I'll go live tomorrow. I was gonna say Wednesday I'd go live, but I just realized I can't. We're bowling, even though it's Thanksgiving Eve. Maybe Thanksgiving morning, while I'm prepping stuff, I'll think about doing a live. But oh, my hair is a mess. So I got a trip coming up, and I'm trying to like wait until the last minute to get my hair. Did you guys ever get your hairs done? And there's like I don't like when my hair is immediately cut at the beginning. I feel like about a week later it's at like the perfect length. So I'm trying to like time a haircut like a week or so before my upcoming trip. So I literally have this like giant rat's nest on my head, which it is what it is. So I don't know. I'll think about maybe doing something Thanksgiving morning, even if it's just like a reaction like this. I'll try to figure it out. But I think tomorrow night we'll go live again. I'm trying to get in the live streaming mood and or at least get in the content mood, because when January comes, I do want to hit the floor running and maybe even do like a schedule with like pre-recorded videos on certain days of the week, blah, blah, blah. Just got to have more like a structured thing. And when I do pre-recorded videos, I have less agita. You tend to deal with less trash when you do pre-recorded videos, right? Because obviously I'm on a live stream today and my Twitter goes off and it's a screenshot of what's her face, the trash bag from Southern Indiana running her fucking crooked cocksucker with her broken neck. And it's just like, you know what? I don't want to like deal with that shit when I'm on a live stream. It's just not worth the time. So it's when you're doing a pre-recorded video, there's less to be annoyed by. So we'll work on that. But anyways, oh, Dr. Funny Girl, could you? Here's the fucked up part. I would never wear a bonnet. But if I did, Charlie Gold would suddenly muster up the strength to do another racism stream. And Farrah Fiasco would probably be right there in the chat giving her money for it. So, but I will not be wearing a bonnet. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll try to see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to leave you with some dancing foodies to the super chatters tonight. Thank you so much for super chatting. I appreciate it. Members who are still here, thanks for still being here. I appreciate it. I know, like, I don't like the commitment to live streams anymore. It's just live streams have just exhausted me, and I don't want to be like I don't want a membership that's centered around live streams anymore. I'm tired of them, and I want to like pop in and do a live stream here and there, but I want your membership content to be more structured. So we'll figure that out. But anyways, if you're still here as a member, I appreciate it, and hang tight with me. And obviously, if you need to cancel, I get that as well, because I haven't been really doing the membership thing, so I've been sucking. But if you do stay, thank you. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Hillbilly Belinda. I'm going to text you. Actually, I texted you. Check your text. Then I have a question for you when you see my text and respond. And for the rest of you, I'll try to see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Don't be an asshole. And yeah, have a great Monday wherever you are. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the dancing foodies. Bye.